Hello, gamers. Hey, Logs, I have a great idea for an Ishizu deck. Use Zulga the Prophet and True Name to summon a god card. Oh my god. Ooh, terrible idea. Oh, it's the funny spider from TV? What TV? Copy from deck. Guys, which one should I play first? Fluffle Ishizu? Okay, I'll do that. Hello, DuelLogs. Okay, let's see. Who was first today? We have Stardust Synchron at number 1. Corner Sheep at number 2. Antonoity number 3. Blade Runner 79X number 4. Wow, Blade Runner, you weren't first. And then Rai Ramfell free to play at number 5. Oh geez, oh man, 7 months. No one make a big deal about it. Thanks for the resub, A Potato Ox. 7 months, that is a long time. Wow. Wow, look at this hand. It is so good. Logs, you like Ishizu Runic? Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, we'll send Toy Wings to the graveyard. Mr. Logs, how about Ishizu Monarch? How would that even work? You can't play Ishizu Monarch. You're welcome. Logs, you watch One Piece? Of course I watch One Piece. Damn it. That sucked. During your main phase, spell just one Fluffle monster from your hand, except Fluffle Penguin. No. I need to get Fluffle Penguin in the graveyard. But I can't. I need to get Fluffle Penguin in the graveyard and then I can combo off. At least I can edge him Scythe during my opponent's turn to disrupt him, kind of. You can reveal this card in your hand, fusion some one Fright Fur fusion monster from extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as materials. I bricked. Lore accurate Ishizu? Ishizu master time. I need to make the lore accurate Ishizu Tenyi deck. Magician Souls. Okay, summoning a card from the hand. Gotcha. Is this only during the main phase? During your opponent's main phase. Okay, that's fine. How about Ishizu counter traps Parshath? That could work. I could do Ishizu counter traps Parshath. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there, Mr. Logs. What are they doing? Are they playing spirals? Frightford, Cruel Whale, this one, and this one. I can't let the dude go off. Mustard Plan, activate Fluffle Penguin in the graveyard, activate Cruel Whale, destroy one card on both players' sides of the field. Toy Vendor, and this card. Fluffle Penguin, draw 2, select one card to discard from your hand. Yes, one of my shufflers. Hello, kiddos. What did I miss? If his card is in the field, add a Spiral and Resort. Add Toy Vendor. Yes. You're missing Fluffle Ishizu. I'm winning. Logs, who in your opinion is stronger, Sanji or Jimby? Damn, good question. I don't know. Let's add Fluffle Dog. Because Sanji apparently has a bloodline trait where he's like superhuman, which explains a lot. But Jinbe was also an one of the warlords. He's super strong too. I don't know, is Sanji of the same tier? How do Ishizu Exodia work? I want to play Ishizu counter trap Parshath. That sounds so hilarious. Spiral Sleeper. Their special summoning now to quick fix. That's their normal summon. They haven't used their normal summon yet. As soon as this card goes to the graveyard, I can get rid of it. With my Ishizu Shufflers. Big Red. If they try to use Big Red, I can shuffle away their cards. Sanji the Bloodline, what? Yeah, apparently Sanji is like just a late bloomer. He has the superhuman strength of all of the other shit too. Let's banish this and shuffle back that card. And also this card and this card, I guess. Whatever. Maybe with Treasure Panda? Oh. You're right. Treasure Panda does allow you to do that. You think I can play an Exodia deck? Wait, another one? How do they have another Magic Veil? Are you anime only? Hell no, I read manga. They had another master plan in your hand? Are you fucking kidding me? They had 2 master plans and 2 dark magic veils in their hand? Oh my goodness. Magician Souls. What are the odds? Not very good. I mean, I have Forbidden Droplets. I'll be fine, but not that fine. As long as I don't lose this turn. They drew so well. Guys, did you guys see Meowie release a new video today? You guys want to see it? I'll give you a link to it. It's called SO Pulls You to Bed, GFE Neko. It's so specific that I thought, it's like, was this a custom one? Oh no, there she is. Quick, don't talk about her. He's just the better gamer. Let's not pretend I just didn't spend like the last hours talking to her. Oh shit, we talked for 2 hours. Never mind. Celine, the Queen of Master Magicians. It's Synapse's deck? Yeah, it is exactly just Synapse's deck. I just copied it. Good luck, Mr. Logs in chat. Hello, gamers. Did you guys watch it? Can we watch on the secret stream? I don't know. I don't know if I can. If I watch it, then you guys will be like, wow, you're too into this. This is weird. And I think that'd just be off-putting, you know? Ishizu with the legendary Exodia Incarnate. I can't play Ishizu Exodia. I never even thought of that until you guys mentioned it literally this very second. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Ooh, 1600 attack. You can negate my Cruel Whale but not destroy it. Special summon a card from the hand. Are they seriously going into Appaloosa right now? Damn, they summoned up Master Plan fucking 3 times, even though I shuffled back one of them and disrupted the other ones. What are these Shizu cards? An archetype that helps useless decks? They are an archetype that allows you to mill a lot. That's about it. And they do help a lot of useless decks. That's so true. Can you stream? I want to sub to you. Yeah, Meowie, can you stream? Can one of the mods give a shout out to Meowie? That way people can understand the video. Here, let me pin the video. Hello, Logs. Now that you're streaming, I can do homework. Excellent. I'm glad I can help you with your homework. Maybe tomorrow? Meowie's sick right now, but she did say she might stream tomorrow. I built Ishizu fossils. No one wants to play pure Ishizu. You can't play pure Ishizu. I do be sick. Yeah, she's sick right now. I know nobody likes to hear opinions, but if Robin learned hockey, she'd be top 3. Wait, why? What makes you think Robin can't use hockey? How would she be top 3? Master Plan. What deck is this? This is... That's their 4th Master Plan. How do they get out 4 Master Plans in one turn? Old Mudora Beatdown? Literally 4 of them right now. Freaking spirals when they open up a goddamn perfect hand. My hand sucked. That's all it was. This is spiraling out of control. It is. I freaking drew a forbidden droplet off of my toy vendor. That's the only mistake I made. You think I'm gonna lose this one just because they searched out Sleeper earlier and they're gonna pop all my shit? I mean, I still have Forbidden Droplet. As a spiral main, opponent is not the other duelist, but the clock. I did disruption. I disrupted his board. He just like had extenders for days in his hand. And a curious? Oh my goodness gracious. But I had to move on from what? Do you think it's not an OTK? Probably. There goes their 5th summon of master plan this turn. How did he summon it 5 times? I shuffled one of them back into their deck. That's such bullshit. Did you pay me out for that video? What is this shit? Monster was selected. Oh, they hit monster at the top of my deck. Ain't no way. Wait, what? Non once per turn cards. Man, I'm just upset that he drew so many extenders in his opening hand and 2 master plans. If he didn't draw into 2 master plans, I would have got him. But the fact that he drew 2 master plans and 2 extenders to bring him out, that's what did him in. Trigate Wizard? Oh my god, is he actually going to go for the Trigate Wizard lock? With Nightmare Unicorn? Nightmare Griffin, excuse me. Did you pay me out for that video? That was one of my first thoughts. After I watched the video, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. You shouldn't be able to watch this for free. A point to the Red Lotus? Like, that is gonna do anything. When you could have just won this turn, why are you setting up as if you're going first? He's gonna continue to play. He's gonna continue to do what now? He's gonna try his best. Double Helix. Oh, he has the lock. He did it. But he can't beat over 2600 attack. Wait, no, he's gonna go into Sleeper, then he'll be able to beat over it. Now he's just flexing. 10-minute combos. Oh my god. It's the end. I can't believe it. I don't want to do the math. I think I can survive this. Uh-oh, he's going to destroy my cards. Just scoop? No. Man, he set up the full combo and then went into the battle phase. You're dead. Yeah, that's dead. I forgot they could just use Sleeper to just destroy my card. Nice droplet you have there. I drew into it during my opponent's turn, otherwise I would have set it. Wait, did I draw into it or did I have it in my hand? I just forgot to set it. Well, that's just what happens when you draw terribly and your opponent draws the best hand ever. I can't believe he got off 2 master plans. 2 of them through disruption. I destroyed one in the field and then shuffled the other one back, and then he just summons another one. Then he brings it out 4 more times. Oh my god. Sword Soul of Moye. Ooh, nice. I can use Maxi to draw a whole bunch of cards. Reveal. Yes, I'd like to use Maxi. Please and thank you. Least lucky Spiral player. Dude was playing Spiral Tech that normal Spiral players don't play. I drew into Scythe? Ooh, that means I can summon during my opponent's turn. Okay, what are they gonna do? Sword Soul of Moye, Sword Soul of Token. The sword which contains the player's sword. Chizao. I'm gonna draw a whole bunch of cards. Do you stream MTG anymore? Heck no. I haven't had time to play that game in a while. Oh, I guess I could Herald of Orange Light, but I want to draw more cards. Can you teach Hiro Hoshitor how to play / use the Ishizu cards? Of course I can. Hello there, sir. Big fan. Shut up, Miwa. Aren't you streaming right now? It's Miwa. Oh, I mean, hello there, Miwa. You are a valued member of this community, and we love to see you here. It's more Unchained Block the wrong way. I know, I was surprised. I was like, wait, did they do the order wrong? Because usually I can't negate that, you know? I hope they go into Barone and then end their turn there. Because I want to draw a whole bunch of cards off of their cards. I played MTG Online for a little while and decided it wasn't really my thing. I don't want to go back into the third card game. I loved MTG Online. Artifacts. Damn it, not Changying. I was kind of hoping they went into Barone. I could stop Barone. Changying's a little bit harder. Barone and cheese. 1200 attack. Did she just laugh at me? Will you stream the Genshin TCG, Mr. Logs? No, I don't play Genshin. Your opponent's about to end their turn. Activate the effect of a card. Should I use Edge Impship? Yes. We should do this now. Get Fluffle Rabbit in the grave. They're going to activate their own Maxi for my one summon? Okay, go ahead and waste it. See if I care. We'll go into Cruel Whale. Use this card as fusion material. This card as a fusion material. I think Changi is easier to out. I have an out to Barone in my hand, though. Cruel Whale, activate. Select one card in the field to destroy, and another card in the field to destroy. Use Scythe to block it. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, that's going to trigger Sword Soul Supreme. Let's get another card in the graveyard. He's going to banish my shit. Can you do a Yata lock? No. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Oh, I can send Frightful Repair to the graveyard. Ooh. And if you do, the target monster gains attack equal to half its original defense until the end of this turn. They're just going to banish both of them. God damn it. Going into Scythe ham-boned me. But it's fine. I drew so many cards off that Maxi. 2 Ash, 2 Maxis. Ooh, Fight for Fusion. Okie dokie. Well, I have Fluffle Dog in hand. That should be useful for something. Ooh, Foolish Burial Goods. What is this for? I can send Toy Vendor to the grave. Okay, sure. Talents' take is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, if I can force out Triple's Tactics Talents, then I can steal his card. Which will be very beneficial for me. Fluffle Bear. Activate Bear to set Toy Vendor from the deck. Then activate Toy Vendor. Then normal summon Fluffle Dog. Use Dog to search out wings. Dueling vending toys. Have you guys never seen Fluffle cards before? Okay, then we can use Toy Vendor to get wings in the graveyard. Hand rip in case of Nibiru. Imperm column. Shut up. It's fine. They don't have Imperm. God damn it, I drew into grass. Only Ame plays Fluffles? So true. Fluffle Wings. This will let me activate. This will banish a card, so Changying will activate its effect. Select a card in the graveyard to banish. This one. Why didn't you drop Wings and the orange negate in your hand? Why would I do that? Draw another card. Activate toy vendor. Yes. Are they going to proc Changying? Come on, you know you want to use Changying so I can steal it. Damn it, he's not taking the bait. All I want him to do is take the bait. Set it. And a Fluffle card. Do I have? I do have one in my hand. We'll add Dolphin. Ooh, I have a polymerization. Nice. Use a Stream Sniper? I doubt it. Let's see. We can go into Cruel Whale. Kraken. We can send Chain and Penguin to the graveyard. Well, if you're not going to proc the effect, then I'm just going to send it to the graveyard. Activate Fluffle Penguin? Yes. Activate Edge of Chain? Yes. Do we know if he set Blackout? Probably. What other card would they set besides Imperm? Guards, do you play Guardian Chimera? I don't think so. I could play Guardian Chimera. Activate Yugioh? Hell yeah. Let's mill a whole bunch of cards to the graveyard. They do have Blackout. Do you think Infernoble Sword Soul works? Infernoble Sword Soul? I don't know. I don't play Infernobles. Mr. Logs, tell us a story? No. Not unless Meowie's gone. I think she still might be listening, though. Imperm called by Blackout or Circle? What Circle? What are you doing? You just target 2 cards and my only 2 cards in the field. There's nothing to think about. Oh, he's disconnecting. Was dropped off? Ooh, my DoorDash order was dropped off. She disconnected. Connection failed. Nice. A win is a win. Level 14. Guys, I win so much with my decks. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Hello, it's me, the DuelLogs. I'm a spider from the moon. This is a... Hey, it's me, I'm the DuelLogs. I'm a psychic spider from outer space. From Earth. That's not Jupiter in the background. Anyone who says Jupiter in chat will be banned. Anyways, you're watching this probably because I'm on break. So, let's get started with the ad. Today's ad is, let's see, we already did one about Twitch, Prime and subs and stuff. Oh, are you tired all the time? Are you a tired boy or girl? Most of my audience is men. Did you guys know that caffeine in your body lasts for up to 10 hours, sometimes even longer? So if you drink something after noon, chances are you still have caffeine in your body if you're trying to go to sleep at night. So that could be keeping you awake. If you drink lots of caffeine, that's probably why you can't sleep. I know lots of you guys don't sleep because I stream really late at night. Another one is, did you know people go to bed and then they stay awake for a long time before sleeping? Sometimes you can stay up for like over an hour. Not me, I go to sleep like in 5 minutes. Like I just pass right out every day. But if you do, you have to make sure to account that in your sleep schedule. Like if you have to sleep 8 hours and wake up the next day, maybe go to sleep a little bit earlier. Also, did you know if you play video games before going to bed, that can keep your mind active and keep you awake even longer. Find an activity to do to wind down your brain. Or a video game that doesn't require too much brain power, so Yu-Gi-Oh's fine. Also, exercise. If you exercise, you'll actually just be... Hello, I'm back. No more sleep advice for you. Copy from deck. Guys, look at this one. Shine Ball Ishizu Law of the Normal. It works just as well as it looks like it does. Where's our ghost story? You guys want a ghost story? I know a ghost story. You're right, it's not Halloween though. Damn it, I drew into shot. This hand kind of sucks. Uh-oh, what's Marine Cess? If only I drew a way to get Mudora in the graveyard, I could stop the Marine Cess combos. Pasquilla. You can special summon a Marine Cess monster from your hand. Damn it, that's full combo. Every time Miwa streams, I read their title as Yu-Gi-Oh! Mid. What? It's always record time? What are you guys talking about? Time for me to judge this Marine Cess player and see if they mess something up. Dude, Marine Cess is so boring. Nobody cares about Marine Cess. What you do is you summon out Sea Angel. No wait, why aren't they going to Blue Slug first? You're supposed to go in Blue Slug first, but I guess it doesn't matter since they have 2 Marine Cess monsters on the field. Searching out Battle Ocean immediately. Activating Battle Ocean. Okay, that's going to be useful for getting materials on their Link 4 once they get it out. Then they activate Signet Mining. I guess they're confident I don't have an Ash Blossom now. A Royal Rare Signet Mining. Boring Cess? Yeah, that's a better word for him. Marine says Basilima. I don't know what this card does. Nobody uses this one. If a monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use each of these fallen effects once per turn. If monsters you control would be destroyed by card effect, banish this card from your graveyard. Wait, this protects just your monsters in general? Not Marine Cess monster? Banish 1 Marine Cess trap from your graveyard and a Marine Cess trap with a different name from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. You gain 600 attack. Wait, if I just play this in a Ishizu deck, I can protect my board from destruction effects. Isn't Tang like another word for panties? Is it? I think it's bad, really, really bad. I love it. It's protection in the graveyard. And it's level 4, and it gives attack points too when it protects something. I didn't know that card existed. It's a new graveyard effect I didn't know about. My whole world has been opened up. Unfortunately, I drew into 2 Garnets. And 2 Extenders. That need lots of setup to be useful. My hand is absolute garbage. I only have 1 good card in my hand. Unless my next draw is just absolutely amazing, I'm hand-boned. They're Link 3. Send a water monster from your hand to the graveyard, add a Marine Cess trap from your deck to your hand, and now they have Wave. Wave is a stronger imperm. Why are Marine Cess Cybers monsters anyway? I think it's because of anime. They shouldn't be. Marine Cess, Aqua, Argonaut. Lore-wise, now they have their negate, and they're also negate in their hand. They have 2 negates. I can't handle this. Mr. Logs, do you think Ishizu Counter Fairy could work? Maybe. Wait, what? What does this one do? Target 1 Marine Cess card you control, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it gains its effect. While this card is a monster zone, the targeted card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Ooh, he's protected. God damn it. I drew into another fucking extender? Well, I have to use it. They don't know how bad my hand is. Hopefully let it go through. Hopefully let it go through. Activate one of the Sanctuary of the Sky directly from your deck, or add one monster that mentions it. The Agent of Mystery Mars. Normal summon. Activate its effect. Search. Is he gonna let it go through? I need this to go through. Oh my god, he let it go through. The Agent of Destruction. Okay. This card. Wait, you can banish one Agent of Creation from a graveyard, special this card from your hand. Oh god damn it, I need the other card in the graveyard to use that effect. Well, if I use Magical Stone, I can get Mudora in the graveyard, which doesn't do anything. Other than just get Mudora in the graveyard. Then I can get back this card, and then I can't use the effect because it's a hard once per turn. All of these cards suck. I can't do anything with any of them. Venus is so bad. I'm trying my best. Don't make fun of me. Select the card in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. I love when you say buffoon. When you flame with this word. I'm gonna stop saying it now. I can finally shuffle cards back. You don't end the extra monster. It's not really used for the protection. Yeah, they're not playing the most optimal build in the world, but god, my hand was garbage. And I really need my hand not to be garbage to do things. You swear I'm trying my best? Shut up. I know what I'm doing. My hand was just absolutely terrible. You'll get them next time? Of course I will. How many bricks are you playing? A lot. You buffoon. You an absolute incorrigible moron. DuelLogs in game. Take a sip every time the DuelLogs loses to a single disruption. I couldn't even play through no disruption because I drew absolutely garbage. I'm going first. And I drew into the Agent of Creation. Hopefully they don't have any, oh my goodness gracious. They don't have anything. I get to go full combo. Guys, this is full combo. I'm gonna special summon all the cards. It really was you? Of course it was me. Who else would it be? Use these two. If I get Mudora in the graveyard, I can shuffle back all the shine balls. Activate. You can send one card to the graveyard. Okay. I can special summon this card. You can special summon by banishing one agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard. This is an agent card. 2+ fairy monsters. Use it as 2 materials. Yes. Logs is bringing the balls out. I am. Air Knight Parshat. Activate its effect. Discard Mudora to the grave. Special summon out. Have I used my normal summon yet? I sure have. The Sacred Waters. Activate the Sacred Waters. Time to add the Agent of Mystery Venus. Don't quit. I wasn't done with my combos. Damn it. Why did they quit? I don't know. I was comboing so goodly and then they just gave up before I got a chance to finish. Man, people really just quit so many combos were even a second. I know, right? Ooh, look at this hand. It would be good going first, but I'm not. Logs is sweaty. Am I playing Herald in this deck? I don't know. Someone remind me to add the Herald cards. Sword Saw? Blech. After this is over, not now. I want to make a Tenyi version of this deck. I think the best way to make the Tenyi version would be to play the Blue Eyes engine. Or maybe Red Eyes. No, Blue Eyes is pretty good. What about Honest? No. Mate time, here you go. Sword Soul, do you guys know Sword Soul combos? Ooh, Long. Damn, y'all still hate Sword Soul? That's crazy. They have more than one? Oh, they're almost done with their turn. Strategist, Long Yawn, and Token. Are they gonna go into the big dude? Changing. Why do they keep going to Changing? Go into freaking Barone. Wow, that's a beefy Changing. Don't hate Sword Soul, but I'd rather not go up against them more than 3 times. I don't hate Sword Soul. They're so easy to beat. It's the easiest deck to get over. Changing is a good runic counter. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Is it a good counter versus my deck, though? Actually, oh yeah, Mudora triggers Changing too. I didn't even think of that. Excellent. Mudora. Send Keldo to the grave. Wait, isn't it a good counter to this deck? Maybe. Summon it out. Activate a card into your spell and trap card zone. Yes. Okay. Gravekeeper's Trap. Resolve. Is Shenshen also a good counter or only works on Monstars? What? Shenshen? What do you mean by that? Why would Shenshen be a good counter? I'm trying to get my combos going, but he's thinking forever about whether he's going to use Blackout or not. You can stop Sword Soul negate by returning all of their worms. Oh, but if I do that, then he'll proc Changing and banish my field. I don't want to do that. Happy Lover to the grave? Sure, whatever. Herald of Arc Like is what you're thinking? Oh yeah, I forgot to add the Heralds to this deck. Why did nobody remind me? Okay, we'll add Kelbeck to the hand. Okay, then I can... I could normal summon Kelbeck. I could banish cards, but then Changing is going to proc. If I normal summon Kelbeck, this allows me to go into nothing much, really. I can go into something that's going to get negated. So I'll just set one card and pass. Happy Yellow was my favorite cards when I was younger for literally no reason. I think it appeared in the anime, right? Uh-oh, Sword Soul Blackout. They're gonna target my Changying. Oh, my back row. Let's activate Mudora and get back all of their worm monsters so they can't negate. Because they're gonna trigger their Sword Soul Supreme Changying anyway. Wait. If I can get rid of all the cards, then he's going to destroy his own Changying. Oh, he could just use the other shuffler and he'll destroy his own card. Oh, they're gonna use the negate? Why? It only negates monsters. What are you doing? Changing banishes anything in grave? Why are they negating? That's stupid. Wait, they're gonna negate their own changing? Okay, I'm gonna save my shuffler then, if that's the case. Okay. Go for it, my dude. Average Sword Soul player. Smartest Sword Soul player, yep. He's going crazy. The amount of plays he's making right now are so big brain. I can't even fathom. Ooh, incredible Ecclesia. Shiny button, must click. Incredible Ecclesia. Going to the graveyard. All part of their master plan, for real. Okay, what next? Their Final Fantasy is so good. Why don't they have a Final Fantasy 2? Sword Soul Strategist? Are they just going to go into another Changing? Okay, usually they go into Moe. I'm surprised they went into this card. I have exactly one disruption, and I need them to mill cards in order to do it, which I doubt they are capable of doing in their deck. I need you to send a card from your hand or deck to your opponent's graveyard. Maybe they're new to the deck? Probably. They do have a Final Fantasy II, admittedly one of the worser games in the franchise. Normal Adhara into Yazi. Doesn't do anything either. Doesn't Longyong send from the hand? Discard one other card. Oh my god, they messed it up. Yeah, it needs to be in the hand in order to activate its effect to get out of the token. Ooh, and they already used their normal summon, so like they're done. Yeah, that's a pretty big mess up. Now that they only have the Grandmaster Sword Soul. But I can't do anything either. Like my hand is mucked up too. Wait, do they have Protoss in hand? For reals? Oh my god, they still go into Protoss. Well, I didn't think they had Protoss, otherwise I would have shuffled back their stuff. Yeah, that's not good, but unless they call light, I don't... Actually, I have an earth monster, that's fine. If they call dark, that's fine. I don't really use dark monsters. I do have dark monsters, but I don't really use them. I have enough life points to survive this. Ban Protoss. Should have made Shaman bring back Changing first. Yeah, they totally mucked it up. Attacking directly with Arch Nemesis's Protoss. Sleepy Logs. I just drank a full coffee. Protoss isn't even that bad. Protoss is so bad. If you're using dark monsters, which I'm not. Okay, Grandmaster, Arch Nemesis, Protoss. I wonder when they're gonna hit the hardest after this cup. What did you do today, Logs? I worked a lot. So after I was done working, Meowie released a video. And I was like, oh my god, this video is so good. So I sent her a message like, Meowie, your video is so good. I have to talk about it. Are you available for a call? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, how about anyway? And she's like, okay. And so I spent the last 2 hours just talking to Meowie. I was like, the video was so good. What the hell? Why is it so good? By working, he was busy. No, I did work. I did a lot of work today. You guys don't understand how much work I put into everything. But I don't have anything. This fucking hand sucks. I can still do something. No, actually, if they destroy my Link Spider, then I'm ham-boned. I'm just gonna quit. This deck sucks. This deck is not good enough for this cup. Remember, at the Heralds, I need to pick a different deck. Add the Heralds? I should add the Heralds. I don't know why I don't have them in here. Herald. Herald. Ooh, oh, why am I not playing Diviner of the Herald? Why am I not playing this card? There we go. Now this deck is 10 times better. Ishizu. I already played Ishizu's Fluffle. I don't want to play Ishizu Fluffle anymore. Ishizu Fluffle bores me. One exchange of the spirit. No, I want my royal rare. And one of these. What is this? I don't want that. Okay, and then we want Blue Eyes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, wrong one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And There is a card that summons it from the deck. What's it called? What's the name of that one Blue Eyes? It doesn't have Blue Eyes in its name, but it summons Blue Eyes from the deck. What's it called? It's not Rage with Eyes of Blue. It's like... It's not Silver Cry. It summons it from the deck. It's called... I don't even know what to type for. Level 8? Normal monster? Yeah, it's none of these. Eternal Light? Normal... Wait, is it Eternal Light? That sounds Eternal Light. No, that's not it. That's because I spelled it wrong. Eternal. No. True Light? No, it's not True Light. It's a quick play spell card. It summons Blue Eyes from the deck. Let me type in Dictator. Dictator. No, it's not Dictator of D. Rage with the Eyes of Blue. It's not Rage with the Eyes of Blue. Normal monster. Type in normal monster. I'm going to search, but it's a quick play spell card. Ah, here it is. Successor Soul. Tribute 1 effect monster. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Send to the graveyard. Then special summon a level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck. It's this one. You guys just don't get it. Dragon Shrine. One Dragon Shrine. Keeper. And then, have you tried Labyrinth Ishizu? I have, but I haven't, like, perfected it yet. Oh, there's that one card which summons normal monsters from the graveyard. Dragon... I don't know what it's called. It's a spell card, though. It's an S... Is it an SR? It also, like, has a graveyard effect to protect your dragons if they would be destroyed once. Return of the Dragon Lords. Okay, now we need Tenyi. Now you guys understand what I'm doing. Do you guys get it now? Do you understand the economy? Adhara. And then we have Shathada, Mupa, Nathala. We have Dragon Circle. We have one of these, one of these, one of these. Vessel of the Dragon Lords. Blue Eyes Tenyi Ishizu. Yeah. Blue Eyes Tenyi Ishizu. You guys get it. Grass. Herald. And then finally we need Card Trooper. Bingo machine go? No. The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I'll also play one of these just in case. Do you guys think this deck will work? No desires? I don't need desires. Let's see here. We have triple Adhara, right? Play Shining Dragon? Why would I play Shiny Dragon? Shiny Dragon sucks. Define work? No, you guys just don't understand. Wait. Fairy. Wait. Cupid. Is this a fairy? Oh my god, Cupid Volley is a fairy? Dude, this is better than Card Trooper. I should just play this. I didn't know Cupid Volley was a fairy. Okay, I need to remove one more card, chat. What do I remove? Adhara? Okay. Will do. Melody of the Wakened Dragon? No, I want the cards in the grave, not in my hand. Melody is just like ash bait. Okay. Now what do I do? Aren't all Cupids fairies? I thought they were like spellcaster for some reason. I don't know why. It seems like sometimes cards you think are fairies are actually spellcasters, like Injection Fairy Lily. So I wasn't sure. Okay. Isn't Adhara one of the best ones? Yeah, I have triple. Oh, no, not really. It's all right. Ashuna and Vishuddha are the best ones. Adhara is just okay. It is nice to have multiples of them, sure, but like whatever, you know. Next, remove 20 cards. No. Draglubion, Hopebringer time. Oh yeah, Draglubion. Draglubion. How do you spell Draglubion? Glubion. Dragblion, and then Numeron Dragon, and then Hope Harbringer, Hope Harbringer, and then we need some Synchro monsters. Specifically level 9 and 10 and 8. IP Masquerena. What are the best levels? 9, 10, and 8s? Tyrant Dragon. Ooh. Well, obviously Barone. Obviously Spirit Dragon. And obviously Berserker of the Tenyi. Oh yeah, Chaos Ruler is probably a good idea too. Berserker of the Tenyi. Let's get rid of that. And then one of these. You need IP Masquerena? Why do I need IP Masquerena? I do need a one of these. Why do I need IP Masquerena though? IP Masquerena sucks. What are you guys talking about? I can get rid of this. I don't really need Twin Burst. Shen? I don't need Shen. I already have other cards. Hulk? I can't play Hulk. Are you smart? Laya? How about Sprite Wolf? Shut up. I don't have any level 2s. Well, I guess I do have some level 2s. Actually, Sprite Elf would be a good way to get Diviner the Herald back. Gigantic Droplet. What is your favorite card? I don't know. Guys, what would be a good idea for an April Fool's Day video for Yu-Gi-Oh? What is a very controversial topic in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that I can make a video about? I need your guys' help. Tenyi Blue Eyes White Dragon Ishizu. This should work. Top 10 unofficial terms, Yu-Gi Boomers, Trap Tricks players, Maxi. I already made a video about Maxi. Change accessories. Pot of Greed is fair. That's dumb. Well, not dumb. It's just not like good enough for what I was thinking. How controversial do you want to go? I mean, like, what are your ideas? Top 10 best Infernoble cards? Why Hulk should come back? No. That is pretty controversial, though. Max C is fair and balanced? Why Max C is fair and balanced? Tier limit should not be banned. A horrible, incorrect top 10. Make a video arguing why decks that everyone hates are healthy and good. Well, I mean, usually they'll just get hit by the ban list. DD Ishizu with macros. You banish most of your deck and end on DD's goat. I guess that's one way to do it. But don't they need to specifically go from the hand to the graveyard to trigger? Hardleg would love to have Hulk back. Shockmaster can come back, change my mind. Why would we change your mind when you're so wrong? Summon Worm from your deck to the graveyard. Then if you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can add from your deck to your hand one Tenyi monster with a different name. Ooh, okay. Activate Ashuna. You have no effect monsters. Special summon this card from your hand. Top 10 feet in Yu-Gi-Oh! Top 10 Husbandos. I need to get a non-effect monster on the field. Cheapest Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to whale. Tell the people with 9 floodgates. What? Vessel for the dragon. Let's send Shathada to the grave. Add a card from your deck to your hand. Add Hara. Okay, then we can special summon Tenyi Vishuddha. You guys are going in a different direction. Activate Vishuddha. Special summon from the hand. Floodgates has nothing to do with archetypes. We can bring Mystic Mind back. No, these all seem very, like, they're too light. They don't go hard enough. There, now I can mill a whole bunch of cards with my magical dragon. If this card is synchro summon, activate the top 5 cards of your deck. Hell yeah. Ooh, a Guido. Ooh, a grass. Add a card to your hand? Sure, why not? Now I have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon in my hand. Activate a Guido to mill 5 more cards? Hell yeah. Well, my opponent is playing a whole bunch of cards too. Tribute 1 worm monster, add a worm monster from deck to your hand, or if you tribute a non-effect monster, activate this effect, so you can special summon it instead, but negate its effects. Damn it, I can't tribute my Chaos Ruler. Well, that's fine. Don't misplay? Shut up. They're gonna bounce back my dude with their Kelbeck. It's too late, my effect is already resolved. What did I get? Oh, they milled their Agido. Excellent. You have a Heavenly Graveyard set up? My graveyard, it's alright. It could be better. Oh wait, they also milled an Exchange of Spirit? Oof. Milled both their grasses. Well, I mean, we're both playing a 60 card deck, so grass wouldn't do anything anyway. Let's see. Select 1 card to add from your deck to your hand. Okay. Mapura. Summon it to the field? Yes. Did I mill any dragons in the grave? I didn't mill a single Blue Eyes. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. End phase. Activate the effect of a card? Yes. Uranus? Okay. First time making a stream? Hello there. First time making a stream. Dragon made laundry to mill 3 cards. Activate the White Stone of Ancients? Yes. I can finally get a Blue Eyes out. With absolutely no protection for it. You could promote WoW's an April Fool's joke on the 2nd channel? I don't know. I don't know if there's like any like good videos to make to argue a controversial Yu-Gi-Oh opinion. Because for the most part, the Yu-Gi-Oh community is pretty chill about a lot of things. Are you winning? I don't know. Shathada is a grave that's protection. Right, I do have Shathada in the grave that is protection. Sprite Elf. Are they trying to bait out my interaction? Sprite Elf is going to target one card in the graveyard to bring back. They're going to target their Dragon Maid. Okay. Time to shuffle it back. I'm sorry, I must do this. But you must not be allowed to have these cards in your graveyard. Oh my god. They milled 2 Mezukis? A Rada Pot of Greed? Wait, don't they have shufflers in their graveyard too? Oh, they don't. They didn't mill a single shuffler. Top 10 reasons why you should draw 2 cards for the draw phase. What now? Hospitality. Special summon 1 Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Should have shuffled exchange too. I mean, I think getting rid of those Mezukis is a higher priority, to be honest. You can't let them have Mezuki in the graveyard. But you're right. Shuffling back exchange is a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Most people don't even play exchange, so it never even crossed my mind to shuffle it back. Ooh, welcome. Such a win more card. Is it a Dragon Maid zombie pile? It looks like it. Ooh, 2000 attack. That's still not enough to beat over my Blue Eyes White Dragon. If they destroy my Mapu, then I can summon Jet Dragon from my hand. Come on, do it. Do it. Their deck is almost as crazy as yours. My deck is cool. What are you talking about? I love my deck. Top summoning mechanic, normal, tribute, ritual, fusion, synchro, Xyz, pendulum, and link. Activate Jet Dragon. Wait, what do you mean top summoning mechanics? Normal, tribute, ritual, fusion, synchro, XYZ, pendulum, link. I want to work on my World of Warcraft video. I've been like itching to write the video. Oh, they can activate Welcome now in order to add a Dragon Maid card from their graveyard to their hand. Jet Dragon zooms on the field. Jet Dragon is full of zoomies. That would be controversial to try to rank them. Changeover. Uh-oh, are they going to go into Shi-O? Top 5 reasons why Rush Duels is better than the OG. Rush Duels. Nobody likes Rush Duels, though. Link cards were a mistake, and Yu-Gi-Oh should have ended in the first fusion. Oh, I guess a controversial opinion would be making a boomer argument. Like why extra deck mechanics are actually terrible. Ooh, yes, activate Keeper of the Shrine. I'm not sure why it's activating. Logs, do you smoke reefer? No, I don't smoke anything. I also don't drink alcohol. The link cards were a mistake and Yu-Gi-Oh should have ended in fusions. Why GOAT format is the worst format? No, that's lame. They're gonna seriously use Ishizu on Shrine? Wow, you wasted it. Okay. Alright. Dragon Shrine! I can do this. I can use Dragon Shrine in order to send another Blue Eyes to the graveyard. They're going to trigger Sprite Elf in order to special summon something from their graveyard. What are they going to bring out? A Dragon Maid? Whatever. A Dragon Maid into another Dragon Maid. Send Whitestone. Send another card to the graveyard? Sure, let's send Whitestone of Ancients. Target 1 level 4 or lower Dragon Maid monster in your graveyard except Nurse and special summon it. Logs, how much money have you spent on gems? 0. Imagine spending money on this game. Cringe. Holy shit, look at all these graveyard effects I have. I wasn't expecting to have so many graveyard effects. Flawless perfection of the Tenyi. Activate Vishuda to bounce Elf. Activate Adhara. Vishuda back to the hand. Activate Return of the Dragon Lord. Special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He is immune to monster effects. Activate. If I use a Shuna, then I can't use my other card during the end phase. I can just go into Dragolubion now and just... No, I can't win. Because House Dragon Maid can pop Jet Dragon and then my card. So we'll just attack. Battle phase. They're going to trigger their effects to proc House Dragon Maid. Okay. Activate Flawless Perfection to draw 2. Oh yeah, I forgot that works that way. Okay, then destroy one monster your opponent controls. If they target anyone but Jet Dragon, it's not going to do anything. Okay. Use Return of the Dragon Lords. Oh my god, I forgot that was in the grave. Okay, and then number 2. House Dragon Maid gets another pop. Which one is it going to pop this time? Uh-oh, my dude. Activate Keeper of the Shrines? Yes. Keeper. Okay, and then we just destroy both of these. Activate Jet Dragon? Yes. Hello, Jet Dragon. My beloved. Into this one, and then we activate Jet Dragon to bounce this card back to the deck. And then we attack directly with this one. Jet Dragon do be annoying. Jet Dragon, my beloved. Normal summon the White Stone of Ancients that I just got. Oh, and then we can go into Spirit Dragon. Once per turn, negate. I can't believe this is working. Of course it's working. Why wouldn't it work? Do you guys not believe in me or something? Oh, look at all these cards. Oh my god, look at all these cards. I can go into Hope Harbinger. In the extra monster zone. Sure, whatever. If only Duelist B was playing Penguins. End turn. End phase? No. Activate White Stone of Ancients? Yes. I want a normal Blue Eyes out so I can proc my field spell. Is Jet Dragon your boyfriend? Of course he is. Not. And then another Jet Dragon to replace the Jet Dragon I just lost. Once per turn, when an effective card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. I can use Spirit Dragon to stop changeover. And I also have Hope Harbinger to stop one spell negate anyway. House Dragon, Nurse Dragon Maid. Bro, we all call on Duelist with jank decks, but you'll be winning. This deck is amazing. What are you talking about? Look at how much it's winning right now. Would you like to activate its... I hate that both of its effects are quick effects. Okay, Kitchen Dragon Maid. Activate Flawless Perfection? Yes. Draw 2, please. You know, Logs, I think you might be a genius after all. Of course I am. I tell you guys that all the time. Would you ever doubt me? They add a Chambermaid. You'd love to make a baby with DPE? DPE Impreg? I don't need to bounce. You can tell us that because Rosemi says that? That's true. That is what Rosemi says. Activating Dragon Maid Welcome. Target a Dragon Maid card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Go for it. Changeover? Oh, I guess I should negate that. I didn't think they would try to use changeover on me like that. Noob question, but are there easy ways to summon bar on the floor that are not specific? I find summon... I don't know what that means. Who's Rosemi? You don't know who Rosemi is? Come on, just use changeover already. Oh, where are they going into? Elf? Okay. He means Baron de Fleur? Baron? Oh. Are there ways to summon Baron de Fleur that are not archetype specific that are easy? Easy ways to summon it that aren't archetype specific? No, not really. Yeah, it's level 9 and lower synchros that are easy to summon. Once you get to 10 and higher, then you need like specific engines to use them. Ooh, mill 3, mill 3, mill 3. Activate Kelbeck. Yes, let's Kelbeck to bounce that elf back to the hand. Use Herald in a rank 4. That's like, you know, a pretty sizable engine though. Okay. Any engine that can end on a 10, I guess? There aren't engines that end on 10 though. All the engines end on 9 or lower. There is no easy way to do that. And the ones that can go into 10 are just like, you know, very archetype specific or require too many cards. Searching a card. Trying to get an easy way to get it out. I see, I see. Mizuki? Special summoning whom? Necroid? Ooh. I accidentally clicked off, but that's fine because I wasn't going to use it anyway. Oh, I got a good one. Make a top 10 video that seems normal, but it literally makes no sense if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. No. I need to either do a controversial topic or nothing at all. What's next, Dragon Maid player? He keeps avoiding not using changeover because he knows I have Spirit Dragon on the field. Just use changeover already. Shit. Make a top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! It's all Digimon cards? That's a boring idea, though. Ooh, they're gonna go into level 8. Or Unicorn, I guess. Target one card in the field. What card are they gonna target? Spirit Dragon, probably. Hope Harbinger? Okay, whatever. If this card is sent to the graveyard, your opponent cannot target Dragon Maid monsters you control with card effects this turn. Oh. I guess it triggers if it's milled too. How surprising. Have you tried Orcus Ishizu? No. That's a decent idea though. What are they doing? Do a video about best of 1 is more competitive than best of 3? No. That doesn't sound like a very fun idea to argue. Ooh, if they destroy something, I can summon out Jet Dragon. A video that's pro lewd blame. How about no? Would you like to proc your other Jet Dragon in the grave? Yes. Now my Jet Dragons are immune to destruction effects. Do top 10 impreg monsters? Oh my god, genius idea. Activate Azure Spirit Eyes Tribute. Special summon to the extra monster zone. The best monsters to impreg. Special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. What other decent negates or now cards are good for generic decks? I can't find anything I'm looking for. Meta's an idiot and I just need simple strategies. They don't really make simple decks like that. I guess we can just attack for game. Let's go. Imperm. Look at all the cards we have on the board. This is game over. If a deck has easy access to a negate, then it's probably meta. What you have to do is build an archetype. You should watch my video, top 10 things to look for if you're a new player to Yu-Gi-Oh! It'll explain all this stuff to you. Okay. Time to make a new deck. This Tenyi deck is too successful. Exodia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ishizu cards. I didn't know you had one. I forgot I had one until I just mentioned it right now. I was like, oh yeah, I made a video for new people. Okay, Gravekeeper's Trap, Machine Duplication. Destiny board. Called by a Loki wants another game with a Blue Eyes deck. It's a Tenyi deck, not a Blue Eyes deck. It was Tenyis. Didn't you guys see the Tenyis? Is this Necros Exodia? If only Necros didn't require a card to summon it, I would totally play it. There were Tenyis. I used the Tenyis a lot. Don't have Cross-Out Effect or Veiler, but I have the rest. Dark Factory. Oh, we can leave more production in there. More production's pretty good too. How was the Pokemons? My mouth was hurting a lot, so I didn't play for very long. Okay, and then we have Card Destruction. 1 card destruction. We need a way to get back Exodia the Forbidden One. We can do that with a simple level 2 engine. Herald. So we play 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and this card. Detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Then shuffle 1 card from your hand into your deck. That can get back the head for us. Okay. We also need to play Sprite Elf. Okay, what should I do to fill the rest of the deck, chat? How about Exodia Incarnate? What? Legendary. Can have minerals that must be spelled from your hand by attributing 1 Forbidden One monster. Can have some other ways. This card gets out attack for each Forbidden One monster in your graveyard. Unaffected by other monsters' effects. Once per turn, during your end phase, add a Forbidden One monster from your graveyard to your hand. I guess that's cool. Upstart? No. Chicken game? Why is Log so mean to chat? We are innocent. Innocent of what? What's the jar that needs 5 monsters in the graveyard, then draws 2? What? Pot of Avarice? White Elephant's Gift? That's kind of slow for what I'm doing here. Backup Soldier? Backup Soldier? No, I don't need that. I can just use Dark Factory of Mass Production. Chicken game with the new Crystal Beast Trap card. The new Crystal Beast stuff. Nah, I don't want to do that. Sky Striker, Avarice, Card Trader. The Pandas? Oh, yeah. Wait, what's Dugares? I could go into that if I played the Crystal Beast engine. Adventure Panda. Panda. Did you watch the new One Piece movie? I haven't watched it yet. Ooh, what does this card do? If 2 or more Beast Warrior monsters on the field, spell summon this card from your hand. You can only spell summon once per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control against 500 attack. You can only use effect once per turn. I see. Treasure Panda. Oh, it's a beast. We can use Caddy to bring it out. The Bamboo Engine. Illusion of Chaos to draw cards. I don't really have any spell traps to ditch, though. The Magician Girls. Are you going to stream 4 hours again today? Heck no. I should play the Cupid card. Cupid. Is there a level 2 Cupid card for 2? Oh, they do have a level 2. Unaffected by the activated effects of monsters effects, except those with a level equal to or lower than this card. Banish up to 3 cards from the graveyard. Increases card's level by that number until the end of this turn. No. You can play Cupid Volley. And we can also play Magical Stone Excavation. Mr. Logs, do your teeth feel better? Not really. I have a dentist appointment scheduled for tomorrow. Magical Stone. I feel like I should have another card to search out. Card Destruction's a good one. Logsy's a beast, and it's Melfi time. So true. We'll get one of some of the Melfis, though. And also, I'll get rid of Herald of Greenlight. How's therapy so far? Excellent. Dark Eruption. Dark Eruption sucks. Oh, I should play Cyberstein too. That's just an instant win if it gets milled to the graveyard. Exterio. Okay, and then I need to remove one more card. I don't know what to remove. One of those, I guess. Is there a fusion that draws card? There is one that draws cards. Let's use the fusion. Shuffle Reborn. Shuffle Reborn. Where's Voltic Bicorn? Shuffle Reborn. 1 for 1? No. If you control monsters, target one monster in your graveyard, spell to summon it, but its effects negated. Also banish it during the end phase. You can banish the card from your graveyard, target one card you control, shuffle into your deck, then draw one card. Also, during the end phase, banish one card from your hand. That doesn't seem very good. Hello there, Psychic Escape. Coral Dragon. I don't need Coral Dragon. Legacy of Yatagarasu. Nitis. Oh, I should probably play Nitis. Since I have Diviner in here. A 60 card Exodia pile? No. No 60 card Exodia piles. Okay, as for the other cards, I'll just play random generic staples. Oh, I already have one. There we go. Exodia Ishizu. Okay, let's see if this works. DPE for backup? Dude, I could play DPE for backup. Pot of Prosperity? I mean, I guess that would be decent. Necroface? I don't need Necroface. Saryuja? I don't need Saryuja. Maybe I should play Saryuja. Saryuja. 2+ monsters with different names. Okay, let's see how this works. I think I can get off Exodia. If I win, I level up. Damn it, I'm going second. I'm playing a lot of going second cards, though. This deck seems interesting, right? Hopefully I draw good. What did I get? Nice, that is pretty good. 2 Herald of Orange Lights and 2 cards to use them on. Imagine drawing the 5 pieces of Exod. Branded opening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's going to protect their cards from being destroyed. Can't believe it's been 8 months. Me neither. A Luber. Hell yeah, I want to use Herald of Orange Light on this card. Let's send Yugioh to the grave. Can't lose 8 months of watching combos. I know what our pull up. How are you doing? Thanks for the 8 months subscriber, Arbiter Elite 343. How am I doing? I'm doing so good right now. I literally am shitting and farting. Ooh. Ooh. What did my opponent get? They got a good meal. My meal is better though. Because I got one of my shufflers in the graveyard. Kit. Ooh. This is just evil. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one branded spell trap and add it to your hand. Retribution. What if I do this? Get negated. I know, right? Idiot. Let's get rid of that one, and that one, and... Oh, I can return 5! Oh my god, I can return 5 cards. I sometimes forget that I can return 5 cards. I just like misclicked. They get nothing. I used up my entire hand, but now they have nothing. The power of Ishizu. Are you kidding me? They had a branded fusion in their hand this whole time. No fucking way. Actually baited? Is this not getting good? They always open branded fusion.
You played yourself.
Don't shit in fard logs. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Standby phase. Activate the effect of a card. Nope. We'll use Gravekeeper's Trap and then search out Kelbeck during my opponent's turn at the very least. It's like how Alistair Normal Summon has always had Invocation in hand. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe they also had Branded Fusion in hand. After I negated 2 of their goddamn searchers. Gravekeeper's Trap. Use the effect now. Discard Dark Factory, more production to search out Kelbeck. Okay, response. No. Cool, now I have Kelbeck. Did I mill all of my Yugiohs? That's 1 Yugioh. 2 Yugiohs. Yeah, I gotta shuffle 1 of them back. If I want it back in rotation. Okay. Ooh, Exodia the Forbidden One. That's useless. God damn it, this deck sucks. Gravekeeper's Trap will send Kelbeck to the grave. I don't see any ads. Me neither. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Keldo, I guess. Activate Kelbeck. Let's mill 5 cards. I should use Medora first. So I have a chance to mill one of my Yugiohs. Yugioh number 1. Yugioh number 2. And let's get rid of my opponent's graveyard. Oh shit, I should have selected 1 more card. Damn it. Come on, mill one of my Yugiohs I just sent. Set a card. Ooh, okay, sure, I'll set this one. That's a good one. Okay, and then... I didn't mill any Yugiohs. You're not going to use Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Fusion. Branded Fusion. Damn it. Seriously? Can't let them get another branded Fusion. I remember that Mystic Mine exists. Make a video treating that as the pinnacle of Yugioh. No. Wait, they're gonna use this now? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna use Dark Factory and more production. Use the effect to send it to the graveyard. And draw a card. Wait, they could just banish it? I'm not sure why they're doing it during the draw phase. Yay, I drew a card. Now they have to banish themselves. And they drew into an Ecclesia. Baited idiot. I did it. I got rid of his card. You absolute buffoon. You incorrigible moron. Activate Gravekeeper's Trap. We'll send Keldo to the grave. That's our streamer. I'm doing my best. And sometimes the best Gravekeeper's Trap is activated. Activate the effect of another card. No, not yet. Let's add Kelbeck to the hand. 2 favorite words, fool and bozo. You absolute buffoon. You incorrigible moron. I'm a genius. Now, if only I had a way to get a card on the field. I do. I have Diviner of the Herald. Diviner gets me cards on the field. Oh, wait, Miwa ended the stream? Branded in red? You think I'm going to let Branded in red resolve? You absolute buffoon. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call him a buffoon. I meant to call him an incorrigible moron. I can leave Branded in red in the grave, right? Do I need to return any of my cards to my deck? I should probably return Kelbeck. Remember you can do 5? I know, I remember I can do 5. I keep forgetting. What? Oh no, Branded in red. Did you whiff? Where's your card at, Branded in red? You don't even have the card in the graveyard for your plays during the end phase. Poor guy, don't poor guy me. He drew into a freaking branded opening. This dude, he is a draw master. Oh crap, I forgot to put Barone in this deck. Someone remind me to add Barone to this deck. Select a card to send from your deck to the graveyard. Should I just send the Tis to pop that back row? I don't know. I don't know how Million can really benefit me right now. I just realized I don't really have very many graveyard effects, to be honest. Add Barone. It's probably imperm anyway, and we'll get rid of it. Activate Nittis in the grave? Yes. What is it? You're going to use it later. Oh, it's just branded opening. Ooh, I can use Keldo to trigger my own dude. Special summon it for free. I need to get Barone. Someone remind me to add Barone. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Yes. Add Guido. Activate Kelbeck. Yes. Let's mill 1,000,000 cards. Add Barone. Right meow. No. Set a card. Oh, I don't want to set that card. Oh, no, I don't want to set that card. Activate a Guido. Yes. Oh my god, that's so many cards. Oh, I can also activate the one from my hand, too. Add Guido from the hand as well. I'm going to summon so many cards right now, it ain't even going to be funny. You're going to be like, wow, you're summoning too many cards right now, Mr. TheDuelLogs of the DuelLogs channel. Special summon a card from the graveyard. Kelbeck. Deck out incoming. There's no deck out. Okay. They add an Aluber to their hand. Go for it. 5 more cards. Wow, that's so many cards in the graveyard. 17, 15. Do I have all the pieces of Exodia in the grave? Something like that. Tributing their card. Go for it. Can this deck play Curious? Curious? I guess it could. Fallen of Albaz. Ooh, they're going to fusion summon during my turn? Aluber. Go for it. I don't know what card they're going to need. Oh, I guess they could use Herald. I should have got rid of Herald. Albion. Ooh, Albion. Ooh, they're going for plays right now. Albion is going to attempt to summon something. Cool. Let's use Madura. And shuffle back all of their possible targets in the grave, which is this card. And, this card, I guess. And, this card, and oh, I only have 3 options. Whatever. Well, at least I got rid of Albaz, which I think is what they needed to do their plays mostly. What are you going to go into now? Albion the Branded Dragon. It's the early logs. I know, I'm so early right now. You guys have no idea. Ooh, he had something. Masquerade? Okay. Damn, I can't believe he's doing so many plays during my turn. He's totally popping off right now. Stop it. I need you to stop doing this. Does he have an earth monster in his graveyard? Nope. What about on the field? Nope, no earth monsters. Let's send this one to the grave and draw a card. Exodia Incarnate. I can't use that for anything. Wow, you didn't mill Max C? No. Kel back to the hand. Okay, and then I can go into the Earth Charmer, which does nothing. 2 monsters of the same type and attributes, and a fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard. Wow, I don't really have anything. 1528, 1528, 1528. We'll just pass. Your ham bone? Shut up. Fuck. I don't want to use that effect.
Congratulations.
Branded Fusion. I typed in Branded Fusion and it still gave me a full ass fucking list of cards. Forced activation. I know, they forced me to use the effect. I'm all out of cards. It was a called by. I can't believe after all of that meal, I have nothing. And all they do is put one of the monsters in attack position and attack me and I lose because I can't activate any effects right now because of their tax dragon. Battle phase. You had the unicorn? I didn't have any cards in hand for it. This deck sucks so bad. It was milling like crazy. The problem was I don't have any graveyard effects. I have set up for the graveyard, but I need cards in my hand to use them. There is nothing to mill. Add Barone? I don't think Barone's going to fix this deck. This deck is just fundamentally flawed. I would need cards that can, like, add themselves from the graveyard to the hand. Yeah, we have no cards to, like, get stuff out of the graveyard. You accidentally said the trap was into the potential? Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think. Is there any graveyard card that could, like, add those cards back to my hand? I know there's Fluffle Pony, which can add it back, but, like, that's another card in my hand I'd need. Hi, Logs. Hello there. Boogamoon would fix that. Dude, my opponent was so fucking lucky too. I totally had him. He was totally ham-boned. Laundry Trap is... I was thinking Laundry Trap too, but like Laundry Trap is it like locks you out of the card for like 2 turns. Law of the Normal Labyrinth. Isn't it really slow? It is really slow. Labyrinth Ishizu, Ishizu, Lost Winds, Fluffle Ishizu, Crazy Box Ishizu, Albaz the Ashen Ishizu. Yeah, that branded fusion was annoying. Play Amazement? No. Albaz the Ashen. Where's Crazy Box Ishizu? Ooh, what can I play with Crazy Box? Hello, VTuber? I'm not a VTuber. Tindangle Ishizu? What's the Meowie tier redeem? Nothing. You can just read the redeem and it tells you don't buy it. It's not for you. It says that, right? Like, you can read redeems. Anyone else taking this reward will just waste their channel points with no refund. Rip Bose literally says it. If you buy this, you just waste your points. Paradise Smasher again. What the hell is
wasting
reading?
your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot. You absolute buffoon, you moron. Oh, I forgot about Snow. Snow would have been a good way to use those cards in the graveyard.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Ishizu Shine Ball. I want my points back. It's not my fault you didn't read. I just thought of a new tech option for this. The other Blue Eyes card. This one right here, he comes back from the graveyard too. The ultimate creature of destruction. I special summon out the actual Blue Eyes quite a bit with this deck. We'll play 3 of these and 3 of these. And I need to get rid of some other cards to play these other cards. We'll take this one down. We'll take this one down. We'll play 3 of these because that's a graveyard effect. We'll play 2 of those field spells. 1 Successor Soul. Triple Dragon Shrine to get more Blue Eyes in the graveyard. We don't really need Dragon Shrine. However, its face-up card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect or because this card was destroyed by battle. You can special summon this card. Then, if that monster is graveyard's normal monster, add 1 normal monster from your graveyard to your hand. Add 1 Dragon normal monster. I don't really want to use that effect. Wasn't Cubic Ishizu the first thing you tried? No. I haven't tried Cubic Ishizu yet. How come none of you guys told me to play Cubic Ishizu? Oh my god. You guys. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe you guys have failed me like this. I'm trying to think, what card should I remove? I should just get rid of this one. Because I can use Heavenly Dragon Circle to search out Flawless Perfection. Or Fists.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you absolute idiot. I almost forgot. You asked us to remind you to add Barone to the deck. I think it was this one, right? Baronne de Fleur. Okay. So we have Tenyi Blue Eyes Ishizu. A Kluger deck win? Crap, I keep forgetting. Neos Wise Man Turbo. I do have that one written down. Minerva for mill. Oh yeah, Minerva allows you to mill some more. Minerva, Blue Eyes Ishizu. VW Ishizu? I don't think VW Ishizu would work. Minerva. We'll add in one Minerva and I'll remove Berserk. Agent Venus Shineball deck win. I do have that deck. It didn't work very well. Duelist Cup copy from my deck. Your deck will be Ishizu Volcanics. No. What happened to you, man? You used to be cool. What's wrong with the Ishizu cards? Why don't you guys like Ishizu? Cubic. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are these the ones good? This one just gets attack. This one also place 1 cubic counter. Also after the cubic counters, but this effect special summon it from your hand, ignoring summoning conditions. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 cubic monster you control. This turn, each time it destroys a monster by battle that has a cubic counter, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of that destroyed monster. You can only select once per turn. If you control a cubic monster, activate this card by targeting a number of cards that are in your opponent's graveyard because they were destroyed such as turn. Special summon them, but each one attack becomes 0. They get a cubic counter. While your opponent controls any of the monsters, some of this effect, negate their monsters. While this effect leaves the field, destroy this card. Okay, these ones suck. Fusion summon 1 cubic fusion monster from extra deck by using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. If a face-up cubic monster is destroyed by battle, leaves the field. Banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon level 4 lower cubic monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. I think you get out one of these 2 cards because the other ones kind of suck. Okay, these are all the cubic cards. Weather Painter Ishizu. What now? Eld Lich. 1, 2, and then the Ishizu stuff. 1 Ishizu related cards. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, and then we just need other ways to mill these cards to the graveyard. Oh yeah, Herald. And then Poly. Polymerization. This card. Oh, we can also use Fusion Reserve in order to get some cards out. Lightsworn Ishizu? BLS Ishizu? No. Weather Painter Ishizu? No. Would Witchcrafter Ishizu work? Probably. Running Spear Mode in a cubic deck. Spear Mode? Oh, yeah. That would probably work if I wanted to go second with the deck. Okay, so we have Polymerization. I also want to run Beast King of the Swamp. He's pretty decent in this deck because he can let you go into the boss monster. Even though the boss monster isn't really the point of this deck. We just need different names so we can bring out Cubic Nova, the Nova Cubic. XYZ, level 10s. You want one of these, and 2 Fiend monsters, huh? What the hell is this card? Ooh, Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon. I guess that's a level 11 card, the next one up. There he is. Don't forget Libe. I do have Libe. Add Barone. Alright, I should add Barone. Okay, we have Barone. Now what? Oh yeah, Guardian Chimera. What is this? A light type, water, dark. Could I go into 1 fusion monster plus 1 dark monster? Chimera. I caught up with the stream. Hello there. Take out Barone. Zeus. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have Zeus. Changying. Elf. Minerva. Any links? IP Mascarenas? Sure, we can have some links. And access code talker. This seems good enough. Buster Blader Ishizu? No, get out of here. We don't need no Buster Blader Ishizu. Remove one of these. Perfect. We have the Ishizu deck. Oh, I should also add in one of these. I'll remove BLS. Daigusto Emerald? I don't need Emerald, though. Fairy Cheer Girl? No, Fairy Cheer Girl sucks. Minerva is the better one. Okay. What is this called again? Cubic Ishizu. Cubic Ishizu. Okay. Let's change the accessories. This one, even though I never play it. This one. Okay. Let's change this to one of the Ishizus. Can you make Avermax with his deck? I mean, probably. Ava. How do you spell Avermax? Max? DuelLogs, how are you doing tonight? I'm chilling. Okay. Oh, I should probably also add Tis. Elder Entity Natis. And I should also remove access code talker. Avermax is your boyfriend? Vikaroid. Wait. I know one other good card I can add to this deck. You guys want to see an excellent tech option? Wait, did I forget to add Herald? Oh, I forgot to add in, I forgot to add in Orange Lights. What are these? Wait, that's a fairy? Some of them are fairy? Holy shit. No way. Are the other ones fairies? Oh, this one's fairy too. Let's add that one. Beast. This one is also a fairy. Beast. Fairy. This one is a fairy. Fiend. Oh my god, I'm only adding these cards because they're... Whoa. There's more fairies I can use. Herald of the Orange Light. I need to add in Herald of the Orange Light. And I also need to add in... Marine Cess. This one. Add grass? No, I'm not going to add grass to this. Let's see. I have a single Herald of the Orange Light. Do you think I need more Herald of the Orange Lights? Or is one good enough? Yes, one is good enough? I think so too. Add two? Okay, we'll add in one more. Cubic Ishizu, one more. There, now we're under a 44 card deck. I think you need more spells for Eldritch? No. Eldritch is fine. He has enough. Copy from my deck. Monster negates like in real 5 are cool. Yeah. Okay, and I'll be right back. I need the restroom. Hey, it's me. I'm the DuelLogs. I'm a psychic spider from outer space. From Earth. That's not Jupiter in the background. Anyone who says Jupiter in chat will be banned. Anyways, you're watching this probably because I'm on break. So, let's get started with the ad. Today's ad is, let's see, we already did one about Twitch, Prime and subs and stuff. Oh, are you tired all the time? Are you a tired boy or girl? Most of my audience is men. Did you guys know that caffeine in your body lasts for up to 10 hours, sometimes even longer? So if you drink something afternoon, chances are you still have caffeine in your body if you're trying to go to sleep at night. So that could be keeping you awake. If you drink lots of caffeine, that's probably why you can't sleep. I know lots of you guys don't sleep because I stream really late at night. Another one is, did you know people go to bed and then they stay awake for a long time before sleeping Sometimes you can stay up for like over an hour. Not me, I go to sleep like in 5 minutes. Like I just pass right out every day. But if you do, you have to make sure to account that in your sleep schedule. Like if you have to sleep 8 hours and wake up the next day, maybe go to sleep a little bit earlier. Also, did you know if you play video games before going to bed, that can keep your mind active and keep you awake even longer. Find an activity to do to wind down your brain. Or a video game that doesn't require too much brain power, so Yu-Gi-Oh's fine. Also, exercise. If you exercise, you'll actually just be more rested at night for some reason. I don't know, I think it's something about working out your body. It gets tired, so you actually want to sleep at night. Also eat less junk food, eat real foods, because you have actual nutrition in your body. Junk food just make you feel bad. And last tip, if you have a if you're a mouth breather. Oh, I left those on. Time for cubics. Stop giving life advice? No. I will teach you guys how to live and love. Hey, I was listening to that. Ooh, if I win, I level up. Hopefully I win. Hopefully I win. Yes, I'm going first, idiot. Hey, I was watching that. I'm sure you were. Oh shit, I've been streaming for 2 hours. This should be fine. Ooh, Beast King of the Swamp. Activate King of the Swamp. Any response? No? Oh, there we go. This guy needs to level up. I need to level up too. Keldo. Mill. Kelbeck. Ash incoming. Maxi. You absolute buffoon. You think I'm going to get any more cards? Select a card, add from your deck to your hand. Should I add Gravekeeper's Trap? I might as well. Yeah, the absolute fool, the moron. Come on, mill 5, mill 5, mill 5. Ishizus? Yes, no, mid. Ishizus are great. We record a batch of new fake ads. I record a new fake ad when I have an idea for one. Currently, I have like 13 of them. Set a card? Sure, why not? Just as long as it's not Exchange of the Spirit. What did they get? Oh, they're playing Dark Magicians. Send this card. One card you control the graveyard. Sure, let's do this. We'll do this to get Cubic Karma in the grave, and then we'll send this card to the graveyard. Wait, does it let me activate it this turn? Then, I can activate Cubic Karma to add a card from my deck to the hand. I haven't used my normal summon this turn, have I? I don't think I have. Duzon. How about recording a real ad for Meowie? I mean, I could record an ad for Meowie, but like, I'm pretty sure people on Meowie streams want to hear Meowie's voice and not mine, you know? Activate Duzon. Fusion summon one cubic fusion monster. If a face-up cubic monster destroy a battle and leaves the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon level 4 or lower cubic monster from your hand or deck. Ignore the summon conditions, and if you do, it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Select a card to send from your deck to the graveyard. Probably Cubic Ascension. And then we set Gravekeeper's Trap. And then... I don't really want to summon any more other cards. Did you see a Mirror Force? I did see a Mirror Force. They drew exactly one card off of my card. Tell me how to do an ad for BRB. I did tell her to do an ad for BRB. She said it was too much work. Imperm? Okay. Let's activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Use the effect now. Yes. Let's get a Kelbeck. Into rotation. Soul Servant in response. Do they have a Dark Magician in the grave? They don't, so they can't do anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses is the greatest game of all time? Is it now? They just returned that card to their... Okay, whatever. Eldritch jump scare in my Ishizu Cubics. Eldritch is a perfectly valid cubic card. Timaeus, send one spellcaster or a spell from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from the field. Okay, go for it. Oh, I can use Kelbeck to bounce it back to the hand. Here we go. I'm shocked seeing a Dark Magician player using Imperm. Well, we are pretty high up on the Duelist ranking right now. Are you running Herald of Orange Light? I am running Herald of Orange Light. Secret Village? That only works if you're controlling a spellcaster. Now you're locked out of spells. Mally said BRV is too much, but she read the cat fanfiction. Right? I think I can get her to do it. Don't worry. I'm a genius. Glad Kelbeck can still bounce. It really kept the original flavor of the card. It does bounce. The original one does bounce. What are you talking about? You're bullying your opponent again? Good. Yeah, what an absolute buffoon. Exactly. Oh, he's disconnecting. Free level up for me. Now they can't circle. We are pretty high up in the ladder. Look, we're level 15. Hello, chat. Hello there. Look, we're almost at max level. Is it possible to D-rank? What do you mean he's bullying them? They activated Village. They're bullying themselves. At level 15? After 16 or so? Oh, okay. D rank is 16, 18, and 19? Oh, okay, so I wasn't at the D rank yet. D rank at 18? I heard you can only D rank past 15, so I'm at the D rank stages now. Gotcha. I need to push with my cubic Ishizu deck. Chat, do you believe in me? You better, because I just won again. My opponent surrendered immediately. Yes? What a nice guy, I know, right? Giving me free wins. You're too skilled? I am. I'm so skilled. I'm literally the skillfulest person in the world. You can D-rank at 15, but if you play Red Eyes, you will never D-rank. Do you want me to play a Red Eyes deck, Fell Plague? I know a good Ishizu Red Eyes deck that would probably work. Do you guys want to see Ishizu Red Eyes? On second thought, new Gamba. Wow, I drew into none of my Ishizu cards. Oh my goodness gracious, it's MBT. Cubic Karma. Oh, I can go into my boss monster if he has no disruption. Thunderous Cheer. Yeah, I know an Ishizu Red Eyes deck that can work. I just need to learn how to do the combo with that one card. Does anyone know how to do the combo with that one card where it's like... I forget its name. It's Tomahawk. Galaxy Tomahawk. And does anyone know the Galaxy Tomahawk combo? Hello there, MBT. I hope you guys had an excellent time. Monday is when you react to progression series, right? I hope you guys had a fun time watching progression series. I remember I watched that exactly one time on stream because Master Duel is down, and I just watched your reaction to it rather than just watching the video. It was a good episode. Like, I was surprised. I was like, oh, I can see why people like watching this. Which of the combos? I need to learn Tomahawk combos. I thought it was funny. They were both playing Frog FTK. Like, pull that pure Frog FTK. That the DuelLogs, hello there. In order to use a Tomahawk combo, you have to pick Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat and press down, left, right, triangle. Isn't that how you play, what was his name, Reptile? Oh my god, Mathmech Circular? Damn, I really wish I had drawn any of my Ishizu cards. DuelLogs, are you ready for a WoW patch date? Wait, there's a patch tomorrow? What's coming out tomorrow? What's up? Hello there, GG Yugioh. What's up, this guy? 1.07, 10.07, 10.7, 10.7. They're having a 0.7 patch? Wow, I should probably pay attention. Math, not even once. Ham-boned? Fine. He's immune to monster effects. And this card has a better effect in the graveyard anyway. So do all the cards in my hand. You didn't know about point 7? It's tomorrow? I don't keep up with WoW. I just play it. I spend most of my time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Math Mech Circular. I don't have to worry about... They don't have spell trap effects, right? This card is immune to monster effects. You saw the new Melfi cards? Yeah, are they finally coming out to Master Duel? I want to use the new Melfi cards. Especially the one that summons 2 Melfis from the deck. That seems pretty neat. Link Devotee. Tribute 1 monster, special summon a Math-like monster from your hand and or graveyard. Ishizu Melfi? Have I not played Ishizu Melfi yet? Melfi and Tearlamento in the April pack? Oh, nice. How do you guys know this? According to the DK leaks, yeah, they're incoming. Where can I find this at? I'm a bit late on the uptake, but any thoughts on Lyra picking up Spirals? Dude, I watched that stream where she was playing Spirals. And at the very end, she talked about how she learned the Spirals from this one guy's video. She's like, I can't say his name, but he had the picture of Quick Fix in his profile image. And I was like, the person she got the idea to play Spirals from is one of my scriptwriters. It's Two Toes. And I was like, I knew it. Because she was like looking through her combo sheet. I was like, because one of my scriptwriters, he's a huge Spiral fan. He streams Spiral sometimes. He makes Spiral videos. His scripts are obviously great. He comes up with all these Spiral stuff. I saw in the Lear stream. Yeah. It was great. They can't do anything. What is this board? There's no way this is their end board. They have to go into something else. Is it two-tone? Yeah, two-tone. Did I say his name wrong? Everything Dragonfly. I'll have to put this up on my other monitor and watch it later. Oh my goodness gracious, it's Aku Miaoi. Lapletian. Ooh, they're gonna try to get rid of one of my cards. He locked himself into Link 3 or lower. You said Two Toes? Is it two-tone? Yeah, I forget its name. I should probably look it up. Said one card opponent controls of the graveyard. You can't affect.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points, you idiot. Did you see your mod on Discord now? Io? Well, of course she's mod on Discord. She's a mod. Oh, we both have the same life points. He sent my graveyard card in the graveyard, which has a graveyard effect. He quit. He can't out Cubic Lord, so he quit. He's like, oh no, I can't out a monster with 3,000 attack who's immune to monster effects. Dude, cubics are people don't expect them. They just like steal wins from people all the time because nobody like knows how they work. They're like, cubics? Oh, easy win. And then like, oh wait, this card's immune to what now? Wait, how many graveyard effects you have? Wait, what do you mean none of those effects are once per turn? You can just search 3 cards from the graveyard? Ad time? Here you go. How did that guy go to duel level 15? I mean, apparently you can't D-rank from duel level 15. I didn't draw a single fairy to pair with Herald of Orange Light. Why am I not drawn to any of my Ishizu shit? What the fuck is this? I mean, what the heck is this? I can't believe I didn't draw into any of my fairies again. There's literally fairy cubic cards, and I didn't draw into any of those either. Wait, if I draw into one more cubic card, I can go into Crimson Nova. No swearing? I don't swear. I would never say swear word. Freaking shit. I mean, oh crap, I said a bad word. The one time I found a wild cubic deck, I just used Tiramisu to send all their cubics back to the deck. Oh yeah, I guess that works. It doesn't work on Crimson Nova though. Unaffected by other monsters' activated effects. They just didn't get out Crimson Nova. They just weren't skillful enough. You will simply draw the orb. Oh, I'm not playing Spear mode. I don't have room for Spear mode. All I heard was Pomu, no swears. So I still don't know what they actually do. The whole game plan for cubics really is just to bring out Crimson Nova. He's just immune to monster effects. That's it. However, in order to bring out Cubic Nova, you need to have 3 cubic monsters in your hand to reveal. And I only have 2 right now. And they have to be of different names. And then when it's special summoned, it's immune to monster effects. It also can attack twice in the battle phase on monsters. And during the end phase, it just deals 3,000 burn damage to both players. He's like a beast when he hits the field. And then all of the cubic spell traps have graveyard effects that are not once per turn. Cubic Karma searches, which is super good. So you just want to get Cubic Karma in the graveyard as much as possible. If I can get Cubic Karma into the graveyard, that would be amazing. And I can because Golden Lord will send it there in order to send one of their cards to the graveyard. Wait, so it dies a Lightning Storm? It sure does. It dies to any form of spell trap removal. Like Sprite Breaker or whatever it's called. Why play DP when you can play Cubic Boy? I know, right? What is it, Sprite Smashers? Yeah, Sprite Smashers gets rid of it. I gotta be careful with Sprite Smasher. What do they have? A Monster Negate? Do they have Carrot in the Grave? They do not. Cubic Ascension! I can bring out Crimson Nova. Special Summon. Reveal. Time for Crimson Nova to go hog wild on his field. Sprite Elf? What are they gonna do? Did you try Yumi? Oh, I haven't played Umi yet. You think I can play Umi Ishizu? I think you can. Did they nerf Cubic so hard from the movie? What were their effects in the movie? Okay, battle phase time. Are you gonna use IP Masquerena to go into something? Spells and trounce count to the reveal? Yeah, they do, thankfully. That's why you have to play lots of different named cubic monsters so you can actually use their boss monster. Underworld Goddess incoming? Oh, I guess that would work. But if they go into Underworld Goddess, then I can just beat over it with Eldritch. I still have plays. I just need them to... Well, if they go into Unicorn, that would be awesome. Yeah, they're going to go into Underworld Goddess. Continue your main phase? Hell yeah, continue the main phase. Activate Eldritch the Golden Lord. Send Cubic Karma to the grave. We will be sending Sprite Red to the grave. Or have it negated. Not Cap Shell? I am surprised I didn't use Cap Shell. God damn it. Fucking shit. Called by... Are you kidding me? Oh no, I don't have any of these Shizu cards. Ah, god damn it. That means they still have their fucking negate live. Well, Cubic Karma time. Select a card to add from my deck to the hand. I could crash with Cubic Seed, but I'm not going to do that. I'll add another Cubic Nova to my hand. Just draw the out. I'm trying real hard. Activate this card. TheDuelLogs. Hello there, loser, Luis. And an Imperm. Well, that's fine. What really handbowed me was not drawn into any of my Ishizu cards again. This is the second duel in a row where I didn't draw into any of them. Well, I can still destroy his Cap Shell. He really has an answer to everything. No, he has nothing. He's all out of cards. He had to use up all of his cards to do that. He literally has only Sprite Red, and he doesn't have anything to tribute with it. Yeah, he's super good at Yu-Gi-Oh! When your opponent declares an attack, special summon a Cubic Seed from your deck. You drew into Sprite Jet, which can allow him to bring out Sprite Starter, or a Sprite Smasher. Starter. Then he can use Starter to bring out Blue, and then go into Carrot if he wants, or he can just go into, Oh, crap, I forgot he has Ronin. Oh my god, I really need my Ishizu cards. Where are my Ishizu cards? I think I might be ham-bummed. The starter, he has Death Frog. How many more cards do you have in the graveyard? He has enough to do things. Another gigantic Sprite. Ishizu is a must. I am playing a full Ishizu package. I just didn't draw into any of them. Man, having one of the shufflers would have been so good. One for the deck is Ishizu's. None in the opening hand. Yep. Sprite blue. They still have starter in hand too. There goes Carrot. Now they have a spell trap negate for my Cubic Ascension. That's if they use the first effective Cubic Ascension. What about the second effective Cubic Ascension? Sprite starter. I can still win this. This isn't unbeatable. Crap, stop lowering your life points. That's actually really bad for me. Oh no. Sprite Elf. Not in the extra monster zone, so no protections. Do you run the Garnet of Spirit for the Ishizus? I do run it. Hopefully I don't draw into it. That would suck. IP Masquerena. Oh yeah, because I control a monster. I love when my 3 of cards are consistently never in my opening hand. I love not drawing into any of my Ishizu cards, but one of the Herald of Orange Lights. And also having all of my cards negated. When opponent's monster declares a direct attack, special summon from your deck, and if you do, change... Wait, how come I can't use this card? From your deck, and if you do, change... Oh, it's because of Gigantic Sprite. Yeah, I forgot about Gigantic Sprite. Oh my god. A little late, don't you think? Let's enter the battle phase. IP Masquerena. What are they going to go into? It's not like they can go into another Underworld Goddess. Gigantic Sprite locks you 2 for some reason. It's to stop the... Ooh, Unicorn with no cards in hand. I can't attack into anything now, though. Damn it, I wish I could beat over Gigantic Sprite. I wish I could get this card in the graveyard. I wish I had gotten Mudura literally a turn earlier. But why? I mean, so I guess I can't destroy his cards? I don't know. If I just had him 1 turn earlier, everything would have been good. Hopefully he doesn't use Gigantic... God damn it. Fucking Gigantic Sprite. That's actually killing me right now. Which harder? I'm so dead right now. I can't even use my cards. Damn it. No Ishizus. I got by that Underworld Goddess. Are we not winning? No, I got ham-boned. Having called by on my Eldritch kind of screwed over all of my strategies. Yeah, that called by. I was like, I was totally gaming for a second, and then I wasn't. Ooh. Immediately drew into Cubic Lord. It's a pretty nice hand. Nice. Maxi, a little bit late, but I appreciate the spirit. Normal summon, send a Cubic card from your deck to the graveyard. I could add another one, but I won't be able to summon out another Crimson Nova. Should I just normal summon this card so that I can have a shuffle on the field? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll both take 3,000 points of damage. Oh my god. What is he playing? Tenyis? When I'm free. Okay. So Tenyis, I can shuffle some stuff back with Tenyis. Although just Adhara? Adhara isn't scary on his own. Unless they have something else. Sword Soul Tenyi, Monk of the Tenyi. Calling Vishuddha in hand. Vishuddha in hand's not going to do anything though. My card is immune to monster effects. Sword Soul Emergence. Add a Sword Soul monster from deck to your hand, or if you control a Synchro monster, you can add a Worm monster instead. Bouncing Mudora would suck. I don't know why they'd want to bounce. I mean, I guess they could bounce Mudora. Not that it would really do anything. Okay, so they also have Moye. Summon out Moye. I guess they do have an out because they can just crash Changing or Barone. Oh, they have Blackout in hand. They've got full combo. They sure do. Changing banishes because it's a non-targeting. Well, Changing can just attack over Crimson Nova. That's one of the only ways to stop it is to destroy it by battle. Which Changing can do with enough banished cards, unless there's 0 banished cards. But I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to banish something. Okay. They always draw Blackout. Can the trap save you from a crash? Blackout can destroy my Crimson Nova. My trap card is basically here to get destroyed. Its on-field effect sucks. They can perform a fusion summon, but I don't use that fusion summon for anything. Okay, Sword Soul Strategist. Were they going to go into Barone or a Changing? Should I just use the effect now to shuffle before they go into Barone? I think I should. 1, 2, 3. Won't Cubic Lure be affected by Changing if it banishes one of his cards? He can't banish anything. There's nothing in his graveyard to banish. Changing! Oh crap. I have a banished card. Oh yeah, they have Strategist in the graveyard now. There it is. They can just crash it by battle. And now they can use their other effects. Oh crap. Wow, he out of my board very easily. Let me change my deck a little bit. Absolutely useless face down card. Let me just remove this card. It's not even that good. Level 22. I won because I remembered a tip from one of your videos. What was the tip? Can it save me from not drawing into any of my Ishizu cards? Their burn damage backfired? A little bit. Might need to go back to the Blue Eyes deck. The Blue Eyes deck has been working out pretty well. Oh yeah, I was going to make a Red Eyes deck. Why did none of you guys remind me about the Red Eyes deck? Have you bought a gem pack in MD? Heck no, I would never spend money on this game. Mr. Logs, what has been your favorite Ishizu variant? Cubics. I love never drawn into my Ishizu cards in my Cubic deck. Red Eyes Ishizu? I know an excellent Red Eyes Ishizu deck. You see, here's why Red Eyes Ishizu is so good. Ooh, I won! Red Eyes variant or Red Eyes zombie synchro variant? I guess a Red Eyes zombie synchro variant would be better, but no, Red Eyes variant. Hello everyone, hello there Ghost Trick Senpai. He would never spend money on this game just like he would never be a VTuber? Exactly. I'm not a VTuber, nor do I spend money on this game. Go in first, I can go into Cubic Lord again and win. Unless they go into a Chengying. Ishizu pulling the weight finally. No Ishizu cards, damn it. But I do have Crimson Nova Pass. Are they going to shotgun Maxi during the draw phase? Wait, I'm not playing Maxi. I should be playing Maxi. Might be better off making Masquerade and Cubic Nova turn 1. Masquerade? Branded Cubics? Crimson Nova Pass? Yeah, I'm just going to Crimson Nova Pass. Another? Why are there so many people surrendering? Whoa, I leveled up. Duel level 16. Oh my god, is that Spiral Quick Fix? This deck is too good? I know. I always say that. I say, wow, this deck is just so good. Ooh, first to go again. I wish I was beginning. This is like my 3rd free win. People just quit. They know you're playing Cubics and they're running in fear. Oh my god, I drew into a Ishizu card, guys. I can finally Ishizu mill. My opponent is also playing a mill deck, but I don't care. Sent Yugioh to the grave. Special summon out Mudora. Activate Yugioh. Hi, TheDuelLogs. Oh my god, hello there, Stim. Activate Kelbeck. Ooh, milled Kelbeck too. Wendy. Special summon a shadow monster from your deck in face down defense position. Psh, whatever. They can't add it with Branded Fusion or a Bureau. They decide it's not worth it. I started playing Branded Shadow Ishizu, but consisted of 50 cards because I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to play a 60 card deck. Ooh. Cubic Ascension? Sure, whatever. I milled my Garnet. Excellent. Oh, I also have Basilemia in the graveyard. I have protection from destruction effects. Okay. Ooh. Target a cubic monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Do I have a cubic monster in my graveyard? I do have a cubic monster in my graveyard. Crimson Nova. Quick question. Do you have your Twitch page set up? I don't think she has it set up quite yet. Mudora? Oh, fuck. They have a Miller. A Shuffler. Crap. I kind of need that card. And I also kind of need my cubic karmas. No! Don't shuffle my graveyard effects. What did they target? What do they have in their graveyard? They have another Shuffler. Fuck. They milled both of their Shufflers. Okay, well, so much for my graveyard effects. Send any number cubic seeds from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and the monster gains 800 attack during your opponent's turn. Special summon by the effect of a cubic monster. Send this card to the graveyard. If you do, have your life points. Oh, that's pretty bad. Gotta love Ishizus. Thanks for the sub, Star Doot. Oh wait, what was the card you said saved you? Star Doot. Messages. The tip was you can destroy a field spell to negate the field spell, destroy the runic field spell. Oh, yeah. It is a legal way to negate. Gravekeeper's Trap. Use the effect now? Yes. Send karma to the grave. I need to learn Yu-Gi-Oh better. Me too. Mr. Logs, those are the cuss words. I thought this was a Christian stream. It is a Christian stream. Select a card, add from your deck to your hand. Kelbeck. We got normal summon Alistair. Invocation. Once they get their Alistair in the graveyard, then I'm going to shuffle it back. I don't know what the Ishizus do. They mill and shuffle cards in the graveyards back into the deck. The Moon Maiden. Ooh. We'll let him go for a little bit more. I got a family talk question. Grass? Uh-oh. When you have a chance, logs. Wait, there was a family talk question? Oh, I totally missed that. 60 card grass in hand. Oh no. I'm afraid to look at their graveyard. Oh, they got a beast. And they got a core. Sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Target one shadow spell trap in the graveyard. Add it to your hand. They're not going to use it? Invocation? Okay. Wait, why aren't they using any of their effects? I don't understand this. Let's see. What do they have in their graveyard? They have a shuffler. They have that. They have... Where's the other Alistair at? They have an Alistair there. They also have an invocation. And they also have a schism. Let's get rid of that. You have a Gravekeeper there. Yeah, I have exchange in my graveyard. And they're going to banish their shuffler to... Oh, they're not going to do it? Invocation? Do they have another... Nope, no Alistair in hand. Remember, 5 cards. I know it's 5 cards. 2 of them, 5 to the graveyard. The other 2 banish themselves, shuffle from the hand of deck. Target 1 monster in the field and destroy it. Destroy your card. Reread Gravekeeper's Trap. Oh, right! I forgot it also locks down the graveyard. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of cards in the graveyard or special summon monsters from the graveyard. Cubic Seed to lock him down. His shufflers are turned off, but mine are still live. El Shadow Fusion? Okay. Oh my god, they can't use any of their effects. They're going to use both of those to go into... a construct. Oh, and construct sends a card from the deck to the graveyard, which I can use Kelbeck to bounce it back to the hand. That's so effed. Oh, I forgot Gravekeeper's Trap is also Floodgate. I never get to use it. Gravekeeper's Trap is the best Ishizu card. It's so good. What do they send to the graveyard? Whatever it sent doesn't matter because I'm going to use Kelbeck to bounce their card back to their hand. Or back to the extra deck. Herald of Orange Light? To send Kelbeck to the grave? Ooh, that's going to trigger my Kelbeck. He's going to get destroyed. Yes, I'd like to use Kelbeck in the graveyard. Set a card? Yes. Cubic Ascension again. They quit. Heck yeah, Cloud Duel. Hello there, Stray Cat. What did I get? Ooh, Dread Scythe Hopper. I wish I could take a look at his deck. Yeah, he got floodgated, so he quit. Family talk question? Oh, right. Family talk question. Imagine resolving grass and still losing? Dude, I was surprised none of his graveyard effects went off. And then I remembered. Let's see. Family talk question. Chat, what is your favorite meal made by mom or dad? I like my parents' chicken enchiladas. Those are pretty good. Ooh, Keldo. I wish I could get Exchange's Spirit in the graveyard immediately. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. This one. You like Pasole? Me too. I have Keldo. Spaghetti? Really? Caramel pudding? Oh my god, we milled a Yugioh. Quick effect, banish this card from the graveyard. Quick effect, banish this card. Special summon this card. Should I special summon Yugioh from my hand? Do I even have any plays I can do with this? I kind of do. Might as well. Spaghetti. They're gonna activate their Yugioh too? Huh? Okay, whatever. This is making me hungry? Dude, me too. I'm so hungry right now. I'm gonna go eat after this. Special summon a monster to the field? Yes, I'll special summon Mudora to the field. Yugioh, mill more cards. Would I like to activate Kelbeck from my hand? Sure, why not? We're just gonna go hog wild with all of these activations today. The norm logs. Did I get anything good in the graveyard? Ooh, I did. I got a lot of good stuff in the grave, actually. Okay. Cubic Karma number 1. Get hot chocolate and donuts. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, crap. They have a shuffler in the graveyard. I don't like that. Activate the effect of a card. Have I used my normal summon? I don't think I have. Don't forget to add red eyes. Right. 1 second. I need to get rid of his card real quick. He has a shuffler in his graveyard. I don't want him to have a shuffler in his graveyard, you know? Right there. Let's get rid of this card too. And let's also get rid of this card, because he can get it back. Yeah, I need to shuffle the shuffler. Okay, what do you have next? Are you going to activate your shuffler to shuffle back all of my graveyard effects that I spent so long getting in the graveyard? I need my cubic karma. Don't shuffle them back. That's just mean. Shuffle back Branded Fusion? I did shuffle back Branded Fusion. They can't recover Branded Fusion from the graveyard, can they? I shuffled back Shadow Fusion because they have Shadow cards. I can get it back from the graveyard. Which is basically like all their Shadow cards. What do they target? They seriously just target Eldritch? That's it? None of my cubic cards? Are you kidding me, right, Meow? Okay. Thanks for leaving all of my cubic cards in my graveyard. You absolute buffoon. Activate cubic karma. Yeah, totally debated. And then we get to add this one. He is lacking critical information. Normal summon Duzan. Activate Duzan. Send a cubic karma to the grave. Use cubic karma in order to add cubic lord to my hand. Too bad I can't use cubic lord this turn. Ooh, Minerva. Hopefully I can get another card in the graveyard. Oh wait, I think we want this one and this one. No fusion? I'm so close. If I mill the correct amount of cards, I can get a fusion in the grave. Did I do it? Nope. Sure as heck did not. Ooh. He has 3,000 attack. I can only go into Guardian Chimera right now. Should I go into IP Masquerena? IP Masquerena. We'll use this one and this one. No Dugares? Oh, I guess Dugares would be an option. I'll leave this one in hand so I can discard it. Anything else in the graveyard? No, I know it's just Mudora. Chimera. DuelLogs, you said Chimera wrong? No, I didn't. Yeah, Guardian Chimera. See? CH. Yami Bakura. Oh, I need to make a Destiny board version of this deck. Main phase pass. I mean, if they're gonna let me keep it, then I'm just going to use Minerva again to mill some more cards. Cubic Karma. I need to get Karma into the grave. Minerva, give me 3 more mill. Okay, come on, mill 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. Give me something good. Ooh, we got Eldritch. I can use Eldritch to get the Dharma in the grave. I can also use Eldritch to get Exchange of the Spirit in the grave. Wait, what? I can finally use Crimson Nova? Oh, okay. Special summon out Crimson Nova. Reveal one. Reveal other Crimson Nova. Reveal other card. Ishizu Cubic. I'm trying my best to Ishizu Cubic. Unicorn is also... I know discard, but I wanted to use Minerva. Okay, if I use Cubic Karma, I can get out my Eldritch. Okay. Send this card to the graveyard. Okay, and now we have Eldritch, the Golden Lord. Special summon it to the field. Oh, wait, I could choose to not special summon it and just leave it in my hand. That could be useful too. Okay, oh, I can go into Polymerization and then go into Guardian Chimera. And just like pop all those cards on the field. When it comes to Guardian Chimera, it destroys based on the monsters on the field, right? So if I want to destroy 2 cards in the field, equal the number of cards use materials from the hand, and if you do destroy cards, you want to get the number of monsters use materials from the field. Yeah. So if I want to destroy 2, I'd have to use 2 cards from the field. Let's see. Send a card from your deck to the graveyard. Dharma. Okay, so here we go. Polymerization. For a good Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera, we'll use this card from the field, this card from the field, and this card from the hand. And then we'll pop that back row because back row scares me. And it's a non-target pop. Yugioh. That's fine. They're just gonna summon a card from their and the special summon. Can they summon a Yugioh from their hand? Guardian Chimera looks cool. He does. He looks so cool. This one and this one. What was it? Explosion and Schism? Wow, those are 2 cards to get rid of. 2 good cards to get rid of. Okay, and then I can go into Super Dreadnought. I could also go into Sprite Elf. And then just bring back IP Masquerena. Wait, how can I go into Sprite Elf? Oh, never mind. Gustav Max? Should I go into Gustav Max? I don't want to go into Gustav Max. I want to keep this board. I'm just thinking... I think we'll just attack here. Because this guy can destroy 2 cards. This one first. He has Shadows. Yeah, he can attack twice. Activate Cubic Nord. Yes. To attack again. I knew it was a Squamata. Target 1 monster in the field and destroy it. The only monster this works on is IP Masquerena. Hopefully he targets one of my other cards. Yes! He targeted one of my monster immunes. Okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know it can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, that's game over. And then Cowboy for game. Oh wait, I can just pass turn because Cubic Nova does it too. You fool! 3,000 to each. This is one of the few cards in the game that can cause a tie. I didn't do Gustav. Cubic Nova does 3,000 during the end phase. I could have gone into it for game 2 as well. Okay, I finally did the strategy. I finally actually got to use the Ishizus and the Cubics to a great effect. It works so much better this time. Oh my goodness gracious. But 1,500 points for no damage. I could have also gone into Gustav. I mean, Super Dreadnought. Is it Gustav? Yeah, it is Gustav. But that's only 2,000. Crimson Nova just says 3,000, which is better. You did a thing? I did do a thing. Okay, well, I gotta go now. I got more work to do. The Red Eyes deck? I do want to build a Red Eyes deck. Okay, I'll build the Red Eyes deck. I do have to go, but I want to do the Red Eyes deck first. Red Eyes. I do have triple Red Eyes, Black Dragons. Triple Blackstone of Ancients. And then we also need... This one searches out a Red Eyes spell trap. This is a Red Eyes spell trap to get. So is this card. Is this one? If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, that doesn't trigger the way I want it to. Red Eyes Fusion? I don't think Red Eyes Fusion's super good. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Who hurt you to make you play Red Eyes? It will work, trust me. You guys just don't understand how this deck functions. It functions so well, you guys are going to be like, whoa, this deck functions so well. I can't believe how well it functions. Oh no, let's not play that one. Where's like the Red Eyes trap? Target a Red Eyes monster you control, equip with this card. You can make 2 attacks battle phase. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard. Target 1 effect monster on the field. Equip that target to this card. And if you do... What is equipped to against attack and defense equal to the original attack? Red Eyes is so cool. I know, right? Can't wait to see this wreck tomorrow. This is going to work. Trust me. I'm a doctor. Should I play Red Eyes Fusion? I don't want to play Red Eyes Fusion, so I'm not going to. Herald. Red Eyes Ishizu. Yeah, Red Eyes Ishizu. You guys will see. It'll work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, there's this one card called Carbondon. Carbondon. Special summons a level 7 or lower dragon normal monster from your deck. Fang of Critias? No. It's Carbondon. Preparations of Rites? Does this name it specifically? It does name it specifically. Ooh, you're right. 1 zombie tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. Carbon Edon? No, it's Carbondon. I was just going to use Diviner in order to search out these cards. Why does making a deck look so difficult? It is difficult. It's so incredibly difficult. Prep. Pre-preparation of rights. There we go. Dragon Ravine, Romulus. Dragon Ravine. I don't want to play Dragon Ravine. I do want to play Return of the Dragon Lords though. Dragon Lord. Because it also works on it. I could also have just played this with the Tenyi stuff. I'm not sure why I'm playing so many Red Eyes cards when I don't really need them. Blackstone of Ancients not necessary. I don't need to play Paladin of the Dark Dragon either. This one basically just summons out Red Eyes. We'll just play one of these. Dragon Shrine, trade in cards of Continents. No. Because this is basically a rank 7 turbo deck at its core. Eldritch? Natis? Yeah, I should play Natis too. Tis. At least one of them. DPE? I can't really play DPE with how much I mill my cards. I'm trying to think. If it's rank 7, why not the Tenyis? I was thinking, yeah, the Tenyis would probably work too. The Dragon Rulers would work too. I don't really have enough dragons to mill though, honestly. I only have Red Eyes. And my single Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So these probably wouldn't work out super well. Unless I played these cards as well. Darkness Metal Dragon? Darkness Metal Dragon. Which one's that? Blaster, Destrudo. Destrudo would be decent, but not good enough. Black Rose Dragon. Beals FTK. Does it have to be Ishizu? Of course it has to be Ishizu. Foolish Burial. Oh, I keep forgetting about Foolish Burial. It's overwhelming to start. True. He has 1 Darkness Metal Dragon. Oh yeah, it's right here. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. The Dragon Rulers, I'm not sure the Dragon Rulers really fit this deck, but I'm going to play them anyway. Should I also play Lightning and Burner? Lightning and Burner? Sure, we'll play one of each. Okay, and then what other card was I going to play? Oh yeah, the Tenyis. Tenyi. We'll play Vishuda. And then we'll play 2 copies of these. I could also play Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. And then Heavenly Circle. Get rid of one of these. Oh, let's just get rid of all of them. Okay. Wow, this is so much better. Burner and Lightning for what? The fires and winds? Yeah, they're both dragons. That's basically it. Black Skull Dragon is a non-effect monster. Black Skull Dragon is a non-effect monster. I guess it is. We have the Tenyis. Heavenly Dragon Circle lets me search out cards, but I don't really need it that much. We don't need to play more freaking garbage cards. You have no fires or winds to discards for their effects. You can discard this card and 1 dragon type or fire monster. It's a dragon or fire. You guys don't understand how these work. Red Eyes, by the way. Yeah, it's a Red Eyes deck. Okay, and then there is one good rank 7. You know, obviously besides Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. There's also this one, but there's this one right here. It has a quick effect. Once per turn, detach 2 materials of this card, target 1 face-up card on the field, and destroy it. And if the destroyed monster, you can make 1 face-up monster you control. Gain attack equal destroyed monster's level or rank times 300. This card cannot attack the turn active effect. This is a quick effect if it has a dragon monster as a material, but it cannot be activated in the damage step. Tomahawk. I don't know the Tomahawk combos. Can you guys teach me the Tomahawk combos in like 2 seconds? Diablos, the Mad Hacker. Ebon High Magician. Lucky Straight. I can play Odd Eyes Absolution Dragon too. Into a Vortex Dragon. No, wait, I don't have any Pendulum cards. That doesn't work. He has to shuffle back a Pendulum card, right? Yeah. Diablos, the Mind Hacker. Yeah, detach 1 material from this card. Look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 monster from it face down. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard and banish it face down. Waking the Dragon. No. Tomahawk into Aurora Dawn. But what do you do from there? Overlay Tomahawk, link it to Aurora Dawn, and then go ham. That's pretty much the combo. No, what do you do from Aurora Dawn? Like, I know you go into Aurora Dawn, but like, what do you do from there? If you have exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard, you can also XC summon this card by using 1 level 5 or higher dark dragon monster you control as material. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it, then banish 1 card from your graveyard. Also, you cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Oh, do I have dark monsters in this deck? I do! I have Vishuda. He's dark. Rodon tributes itself and O-line synchro plays. The rank 3 BLS. Oh yeah, the rank 3 BLS is really good in here. Oops, that's the wrong one. There, here's Auroradon going to Denglong with O-Lion. You don't know the Auroradon combos? Not without Hulk. Rank 3 BLS. You're going to need a lot of your extra deck committed to it. Tomahawk and Rodoline can go into Magic Ruler. This is just cast here at home? Yeah, it is. You got me. Okay, so the Tomahawk Aurora Dawn combo. Oh wait, can't you also do Pile Dragon? Pile Dragon. You can send 1 Wind Dragon monster or 1 other level 7 higher dragon monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special this card from your hand. Send 1 armed dragon monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Then target 1 visit monsters you control. You can only use 1 per turn. Hey, this is the level 7 on the board. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can Bish FTK with Tomahawk Dawn. Bish Balkan FTK. I think 2 Odd Eyes Rebellion monsters would be funny. 2 Odd Eyes. Should I just play like Pile Dragon instead of the Baby Rulers? That seems like it'd probably work better. Oh, or a level 7 higher dragon monster from your hand to the graveyard. Because they also come back with Return of the Dragon Lords. I think you need this. Still need the baby rulers. Still need the babies too? What for? Okay, if I'm going to play Rodon combos, should I just go Cupid Pitch? I'm trying to think, how the hell do you even do these combos without Hulk? We have Cupid Pitch. We have, what's his name? Boral Load? Load. And then we have Herald. No, wait, you don't go into Herald. You go into Arclight. Just watch my own video. Cupid Pitch combos. Cupid Pitch. I don't remember the Cupid Pitch combo. Wait, 1 second. Oh, I thought that was like a new Meowie video. Cupid Pitch combo explained super fast and easily.
Run to floor and Herald of the Arc Light. So a pretty lengthy.
Okay.
The Cupid Pitch combos allow you to end on 3 negates if you're able to summon out Halki Fibrax,
Barone?
but does require you to play 3 Garnets in your main deck.
Those 3 Garnets are... What are they?
But does require you to play 3 Garnets in your...
Cult Wing, Despot 001, and Creation Resonator. 001, Cult Wing, and Creation Resonator. Creation. I think I already have Creation Resonator here, do I? I don't think
Thanks
so.
for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Oh shit, that scared me.
your main deck. The combo starts off with any 2 monsters in the field, with at least one of them being a tuner, where you then use both of them to go into Crystron Halki Fibrax. Then you use its effect to special summon out specifically Despot 001 from your deck. Then you use those cards in order to link summon out Mecha Fiend Beast Auroradon, and you use its effect to summon 3 tokens to the field. This will activate the effect of Despot 001 in the graveyard, where it special summons itself if 2 or more machine monsters are summoned at the exact same time. Then you use Despot plus one of
This
those
doesn't
tokens
work.
summoned by Auroradon in order to synchro summon.
I don't have a way to get Despot 001 into the graveyard. Just mill the Despot. Yeah, I probably... You just need O-Line or Cult Wing. O-Line combos are easier. But even the O-Line combos... what is the O-Line combo? Let me just look up how to do... Galaxy Tomahawk combos in Master Duel. Tomahawk combo. Oh my god, nothing actually went through. No! I don't want to go to Twitter.
Run to floor and Herald of the Arc Light. So a pretty lengthy lineup of
Shut
extra...
up. Galaxy. Oh my god. Galaxy Tomahawk combo Master Duel. The Galaxy Tomahawk Turbo, steal my deck. How is this still legal? Banned 1 card. Galaxy Tomahawk FTK Master Duel ban list. Master Duel ban this card. I don't want to play a bunch of like... I don't want to play a whole bunch of Garnets
Thanks for wasting
though.
your points on nothing, you idiot.
We'll watch MBT's video on it.
So you wanna be the king of games, but your matches all end the same. I've got just what you need. Feel free to SMD.
Steal my deck. Teach me the Galaxy Tomahawk combos.
AKA MBT, back with another episode of SMD, the quick and dirty way for filthy net deckers to no-skill their way to the top of the Master Duel ladder. Today we're looking
This
at a
is
deck that is
old.
literally
That's fine. It's an
unplayable
old
in the
combo.
TCG because, well, we're not perfect, but we know damn well not to let a card that summons 5 tokens remain legal.
Union
Presenting
Carrier?
Tomahawk
Fuck.
Turbo.
Hopefully it doesn't need Union Carrier.
This video is sponsored by Yugioh Pro Deck. Looking for a place
Oh my God,
calling
this takes
Scythe
forever.
Dagda deck all to your side of the field. From there, 2 tokens become Conductor, a 3rd makes Simorg, and 2 remaining tokens can become Union Carrier. After that, you can activate the Union Carrier effect to equip Mist Valley Thunderbird
Damn it,
to
this
Simorg,
doesn't
and then
work.
proceed to end step, summon Mist Valley.
This is so outdated. Bish Balkan. I don't want to do Bish Balkan combos. Filters this month. My video. Fairy Lily. Season 5. Yeah, I ain't finding shit. None of these work. Has it hit the armed dragons with Tomahawk and Aurodon line, but the Union Carrier's banned? Union Carrier's infinite negates. Rip Carrier. Bishop Balkan's funny. Carrier's banned. Let me think. If you bring out Aurodon, then you use the effect to bring out O-line. You can use O-line. It's a level 2 to go into a level 5. With a level 5, you can go into Denglong. That's not good enough. Just Denglong? That's garbage. Basically, the biggest piece is like, how do you get Despot 001 in the graveyard? Isn't it used for Aurodon? Make Aurodon, get O-line, make Excel Synchron, and send Jet Synchron. Make Excel Synchron. Send Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron. Excel. Wait. Excel Synchron. Once per turn, send a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard. Increases card's level with the sent monster. Reduces card's level. You can reduce it to 4, and then you can do your combos from there. One was from Mount, which isn't legal anymore. TG Hybrid Librarian. Yeah, you could do this. And then you could use this in order to send Jet. And then you could bring back Jet and then do your combo. Kind of. Dangalong sent Vish for Synchro 10. Can't you use Infinite Tracks to summon Tomahawk? I don't know. Wait, the carry line is only for Avion Infinite Negates? Isn't there a usual line for Aurodon Tomahawk? Get O-line, send Jet Synchron, Armor Dragon, Master Duel. So you bring out Excel Synchron with O-line. Then you send Jet Synchron. And then you bring back Jet Synchron. And then with Jet Synchron, where do you go from there? 6. Make a 9 to loop card with Power Tool Braver Dragon. You know what? I'll just wing it. I'm sure I'll figure out something while I'm playing the game. Jet goes into Cupid Pitch or another 4. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. Creation, Despot 001. Okay, Colt Wing. We can probably remove Colt Wing. Do we have O-line in here? We do have O-line in here. Okay. Red Eyes Ishizu. Red Eyes Ishizu. Earth Machine's not an option? Not for this deck. Three main cards. Good enough. What, Red Eyes? Red Eyes is the main linchpin to this deck. Don't you guys understand it? Red Eyes Ishizu. It works. You guys just have to trust me. Foolish? I don't need Foolish. Foolish is a crutch. Ooh, if I win, I level up. I'm 100% gonna win. Aren't you going back to work? I can work whenever I want. I'm going first. Okay. Yeah, trusting the logs. Okay. Ooh, look at this going first hand. Normal summon. Wait, should I get Tenyi in the graveyard? Vishuddha first? There's no real point in doing that. It's more of a going second play. Diviner. Response. Ash Blossom. Okay. Well, there goes my entire strategy. Oh wait, this is a tuner. I don't have any level 9s in my deck though. I have so many cards, and none of them are level 9. Tier 0, let it cook. Yeah, I would need a level 9 synchro for any of that to work, which I don't have currently. A blind second sword soul? Yeah, that's kind of odd. Why would you need a tuner when you can make Galaxy Tomahawk? I can't make Galaxy Tomahawk with this hand. Add Shen Shen? No. Diviner, send orange light plus any level 7. You're not going to sit through this, are you? Why? Sword Soul can't one-shot me. I have one more turn. Oh, crap. They might be able to stop me with this. Wait, what? The Golden Sword Souls? When a monster declares an attack, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do negate that attack, then if you control a fusion monster, you can destroy the monster that declared the attack. You have a Dragon Ruler? I assume you have no level 7s to do whatever. I do, but I don't have any level 7s on board right now. A lore turbo deck? Why, they have Blackout in the grave? How'd they get Blackout in the grave? It's Barone! $1,200. Destroy my card. Oh, my back row card? Yay, it's in the graveyard. Target a Sword Soul monster in your graveyard. Oh, crap. That's enough to extend for game. Okay. Ishizu logs. What I also need right here, if I had a level 9, I could have went into something. Are there any good level 9s besides Shen Shen? I can also play, what's the name of that card? That went well? What's the name of that card? I can't remember right now. Give me a second. It's a sprite card, a level 2 elf. Sprite elf. I forgot what sprites were for a second. I could have went into sprite elf. That would have helped too. Let's get rid of Cupid Pitch. Don't need that. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Can I even go into this card? Not very well. That's 11. Power Tool? No, I don't want to play any extra cards. I don't want to play any extra bricks. Do it for Leah. Leah? Okay. Don't you use Cupid Pitch to make a lot of your level 1 tuners relevant? No, I don't use it for anything. Who's going first? My opponent? Live Twins? Crap. Maybe some other dragons for extension? No. Oh no, they drew into Jet. And starter? Play Chaos Space? I don't really have anything to search off of that though. That's full combo, full locking me out of my stuff combos. Well, I have gas for days. Also, Mudura kind of stops the Scythe lock. Unless they Scythe lock me like during the draw phase or something. Gigantic Sprite. Wow, amazing. Well, my hand only has a couple of bricks in it. I just realized I have Gravekeeper's Trap. Uh-oh, that's pretty bad too. I kind of need this to be in my deck. It has to be during the main phase? Okay. Elf. Oh yeah, I forgot they also get out negates too with carrot and red. Uh-oh. Kisakil. All of the colors. Yeah. Leela. Now it's time for the live twins to do their plays. When are they going into Dagda? They drew Scythe. Okay. Well, I mean, they can't do anything right now, anyway. Another Mudora? Wow. I can use this effect. Send Mudora to the grave. A free fractal. What is even happening? They're going for stuff. Oh, are they going to negate it with their sprite red? No. And unfortunately, I have Gravekeeper's Trap in my goddamn freaking hand. Okie dokie. Normal summon Blackstone. Now I can tribute it to special summon Red Eyes from my deck. Okay. They have to decide if they want to use one of their million effects to stop my plays. And I don't got nothing. Smashers? Okay. I guess that's one way to disrupt my board. Really wish Gravekeeper's Trap was in my deck. This is so bad. They got rid of that one? Okay. Battle phase. I have 1500 attack. I can get rid of this card. Coral Dragon? I can't do anything. I have no plays. I can't believe I have this card in my hand. This is so bad. What the fuck is with this hand? I'm so ham-boned right now. Hi. Hello there. Isn't this the usual Red Eyes hand? A whole bunch of bricks? Yeah, pretty much. What did they normal summon? Doesn't matter. Let's activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Use the effect now? Sure, whatever. Get a card in the graveyard. Sprite Carrot. Who are they going to tribute? That card? Okay, whatever. Why Red Eyes not Blue Eyes? Because I already played a whole bunch of Blue Eyes. Here, let me just try again. This is definitely a loss. My hand was horrible. Lose and you level down? Ooh, hopefully I beat him so he levels down. What the hell? Third time's the charm. Oh my god, this hand sucks. Are you kidding me? If only Almirage. Is there a possible good hand? There is. It's not this one. Where's the mulligan when you need it? I know, right? Oh my god, they have nothing too. Damn it! Are you kidding me? Carbon Dawn. Maxi. Okay, whatever. At least I finally get out my Red Eyes. Okay. I can normal summon Despot 001. And I can use them. Oh, this is a tuner? I can use them to go into a card that literally does nothing. Oh my god. I need a way to get these cards in the graveyard. No links. I do have links. I just don't have any I can use with these cards specifically. Battle? Oh, right. Lightning Storm? Feature on effect with his monsters. Destroy all spell traps. Yes, I'd like to activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Hopefully that 1,000 points of battle damage doesn't ham-bone me. Look at all those going second cards he has. Do you think he has another light Raigeki in his hand? Does his card just draw all of his hand traps and field wipes? Apparently. Wait, if I have Despot 001 in the graveyard, that means I can go into my Aurora Dawn combos. Sky Striker maneuvers. Now he plays Numeron Gate. Is he playing Numerons? Ooh, another Carbon Dawn. I have no way to get these cards in the graveyard. I can put them into attack position and just like attack with them, I guess. Oh my god, this fucking deck. No Link Spire. I don't have room for that. You keep saying the name wrong. His name is Carbondon. See, Carbondon. What is this? Silent Angler? Hey look, another Lightning Storm. That's his second one. Return of the Dragon Lords? Sure, whatever. You're saying it wrong on purpose? No, I would never do that. Both yours and your opponent's hand sucks? Yeah, we both have garbage hands. Maybe he's playing Sharks and just like super bricked. Vishuda! I can finally bring out something, guys. Carbon Dawn. This is so painful. I'm trying my best. Another Maxi. Another Red Eyes from the deck. We can build a house with all these bricks. We should be able to win this turn. Activate Tenyi Vishuda. Special summon this card from your hand. The Duel of the Bricks. Look, I can go into Tomahawk. I can also go into this card right here for a quick effect. Oh, I can go into Metal Flare Dragon. No, don't quit. Your opponent surrendered. I won. What's an easy link to? Nightmare Phoenix, I guess. In case I'm in that scenario again. No, I guess IP Masquerena is even more generic. He gave up. Can't check his deck in the Duelist Cup. Nope. I wish I could see what he had. Win to level up. Hopefully we win so they don't level up. Chaos Ruler? I don't need Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler probably would have been good for that last game, actually, now that I think about it. Barricade Blocker is better? Why? Ooh, I have plays. Guys, I can do it. Vishuda. Control no effect monsters. Special summon this card from your hand. I should go to bed, but I can't stop watching. I'll be ending the stream soon. Don't worry. Send this card to the grave. Last game? Yes, last game. 100%. No more games after this. Pile driver. Then we can go into Auroradon. I did it, chat. He has Effect Veiler or Imperm? No, he doesn't. Imperial Iron Wall saved me from the Ishizu cards? Oh, wow. Imperial Iron War, that's a good idea. Definitely has Imperm? No, he doesn't. Bet. I'm going to go for Galaxy Tomahawk combos. Detach 2 materials and then summon 1,000,000 tokens. Token number 1, number 2, and then we have 3, 4, and 5. Oh! Look at all these tokens. Actually, I won't have enough room to special summon my tokens, though. Uh-oh. Can I go into IP Masquerena first and then go into this to get rid of one more card? 2+ machine monsters? No. Crap. I ham-boned my tokens. I didn't mean to do this. I made a mistake. That's why you need Barricade Blocker? Oh, okay. To get rid of some of these tokens? Well, whatever. Destroy 1 card. Special summon 1 Phantom Beast from your deck. This one. And this one. Auroradon! Just don't summon them to the extra monster zone? Yeah, if I just didn't do that, I probably would have been fine, to be honest. Borreload Savage Dragon. Well, I got a Borreload Savage Dragon out of that. Okay, response. All that for 1 Omni Negate? I'm not even done with my turn yet. I still got gas. I still have my Herald, Diviner of the Herald. Diviner. Yeah, this is my strongest end board. Jesus, take the wheel, because I'm his strongest warrior. Activate Yugioh in the grave. Now I have all of my graveyard effects. Send a card to the grave. Ooh, I milled my card. Kelbeck? Yes, I'd like to mill Kelbeck. Oh, they're playing Exorcisters. Is that a card? Yeah, Gravekeeper's Trap. Sisters? How did they not have anything with playing Sisters? Oh my god, I milled so many cards. Add a Tenyi card from your deck to your hand. Oh, holy crap, guys. I have gas for days. I can add Fistulin Rival Tenyi to my hand. That's another negate. And you guys said my board was dumb. I can go into Shenshen. He's cooking? I know, right? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking buttons. I think you need to check if you have gas for days. No. Okay. And then I can go into... I could go into Shenshen. I also have Blackstone of the Ancients. I also have Jet Synchron. If I use Jet Synchron... Jet Synchron can't really do anything. If I go into Shenshen, that doesn't really do anything against my opponent. My opponent also has non-target banishing stuff. IP Masquerena to get some of these cards off the field. You can get an 8 with Barone? What do you mean? IP can also make whatever? Yeah, IP is also lots of other stuff. Okay, and then I can go into a level 7. No, don't quit! Don't surrender just because I'm clicking a whole bunch of buttons and comboing for days. Too strong. Yeah, he probably got bored of my Red Eyes Ishizu deck. Impressive. All I had to do was just mill 15 cards and then have a whole bunch of graveyard effects. You're too good? Why, thank you. You can only expect once per turn. See, I told you I could do it. I just messed up. They realize you're playing. Yeah, I also have the Dragon Rulers in the grave too. I had so many plays. Okay, I've been streaming for way too long. The deck looked great. My deck was amazing. Who's online right now? Literally so many people just chatting. Ooh, excellent. Let's go to Mari. Mari has just started just chatting. Mari _en. She's hilarious. Gotta work on the Ishizu deck. Good night. Yeah, well, I have work to do. Oh my god, it's so late. Bye, chat. See you later. Mari's planning a subathon? Not today, though. Ishizu Labyrinth? I do have an Ishizu Labyrinth. It's amazing.